What's this?
Come a nigga thugger with me. Hey, could you move, please? Thanks. Rich on me, baby. Paparazzi trying to take pictures, tell the fuck, get the fuck on my face. Get the fuck on my face. I don't fuck 12 cause I heard they listen to a nigga conversation. Motherfucker, police. I fought a nigga bitch, they ain't tripping, better tell him get the fuck out my face. I got it tucked in my jeans, and I got my nigga thug. I say you get the fuck out my face. Get the fuck out my face. Get the fuck out my face.
Fucking classic, yeah. I forgot all about this song. Yeah, everybody sound good. Yeah.
R.I.P.
Get some bars, souls. Cut that shit off, man. We back. We back in this bitch. You know what I mean?
My bad. I was enjoying the moment.
We back in this bitch. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Damn, I cursed. I gotta bleep that out. But we back, man.
I mean, it's too late. The music was cursing already.
Oh, yeah. The music was still going. That's lit, though. What was that? That was Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan?
Yeah.
Rich Homie.
Classic. R.I.P. Rich Homie Quan, man.
Gone too soon.
Feel like we're losing way too many artists, by the way.
Rich Homie being buried as we speak right now.
His funeral was today?
Right now.
Right now. Damn. R.I.P. to the homie, Rich Homie Quan, a legend.
Forever going in.
Everybody used to wave out to him when we was lads.
Nice college days for a lot of people.
We've been averaging like what, 2, 3 a year?
Yeah, pretty.
At least,
yeah. But I can't even think of anybody else who actually passed this year.
Tito Jackson.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to the legend.
Nah, man.
But not like that though.
Mad people died this year.
Who?
Like young artists.
Trying to think of the Lil Durk's boy.
Oh, Julio.
Oh, yeah, Julio. That was my guy. Man. Yeah. R.I.P. to Julio.
That's some dumb shit.
Damn, that's mad sad.
That shit was crazy. How they caught them.
That's serious. Like they was tracking him. He was hanging out with some girls. It seemed like he got lined up.
It was his birthday.
Oh yeah, it was at his birthday. Damn.
Yeah, he got kicked out the Airbnb.
Going out the day you came in is crazy.
Oh, man, shit. Stop posting where you're at, man.
I think there was somebody else posting this location.
Oh, and that kid that I guess he was a rapper. That YDCYL.
YBC, the Philly boy that was taunting people, like
the boy that
unkillable.
The dude that digged up the Bulls' grave.
Yeah, and the boy that dug up, that was so dumb.
Quote unquote. He didn't really dig it.
When I seen that, John, I said I didn't really know it was YBC, but I did comment on it. Like this kid's next. Like not next to blow up.
Not next to blow up.
Not next to
in
blow
the
up.
Music way.
He's next. You catch my drift. This world is crazy, man.
Bro, anything to go viral, dog. That shit is nuts. That content over everything shit is stupid.
Anything to die.
I think.
There we go.
Yeah, I think that's why I always say that things need to be regulated again. Like we need more gatekeepers. Like people
bring them back.
People cry about gatekeepers, but gatekeepers are a thing that we actually need out here.
Who would be the new wave gatekeepers, though? Yeah, people that really listen to.
It can't be this dirtbag gatekeeping that they're saying Jay-Z's doing. Like it needs to be like some good, clean gatekeeping. Like they saying Jay-Z just doing shit.
He is.
You think he's really doing it?
Yeah.
I don't think it's dirtbag. Like gatekeeping.
He's blackballing people from things. Like they say he's been blackballing Chris Brown since he was like 12.
I mean, man, if you represent people, you're supposed to do things in their best interest. So, I mean, if the guy that shot my artist wants to make songs, I might call up the warden, like, hey, get that fucking iPad from that dude, man. Fuck him. I mean, he was making waves in jail. Like
he was paying for people that couldn't get out of jail. He's buying them lawyers.
I need confirmation of that.
He bought them lawyers. They said he freed like 112 inmates.
I never believed jail calls, so I need some type of confirmation.
Where the songs fire?
The songs was fire.
Nah, the
That's what
songs
I'm
was
saying.
super
Them
fire.
songs is crazy.
The songs was crazy.
I think that's why he really stopped this shit, like, cause he was dropping way better stuff in jail than people was dropping out here.
That's a fact.
So
And he been
mad
ever since
substance.
he got blackballed.
Cause it's like he's not the only artist to record shit in jail.
Nah.
But his stuff sounded good. Like everybody else's stuff sounded like it was recorded over a phone.
Yeah, nah,
Yeah.
nah. I'm just saying
I remember Lil Wayne did a freestyle.
the joint over to the
Some song that was popping back when he was locked.
over the Drake beat when he was locked up
And that shit. Yeah,
with Trey Songz, Successful.
nah, he was on that song.
He did successful. Oh, I'm about to say, nah, he didn't. That song was clean. But yeah, I don't know.
It was him and Drake and Jay-Z song.
Him and Drake and Jay-Z.
Light Up. He
Oh,
did a
Lil Wayne rap on
freestyle. He did a freestyle in jail over the Light Up beat.
Oh yeah, and they made
That
everybody shut the fuck up.
Shit was actually alright, but it was super like staticky and shit.
I ain't never hear that.
But I swear to God. You can look it up.
What's the line? You know any of the lines he says?
Nigga, he said some stupid shit, but I swear to God, I remember that shit. I'm a Wayne head.
Wayne head is crazy.
That's a fact. Take it how you doing.
And glazing.
What's wrong with that? I said I'm a Wayne head.
That's
I didn't say anything.
a fucking wow. Wow.
If you like somebody, that's what.
I'm trying to think of somebody I like and I can add head after their name.
Nah, man, that was weird. That was weird when you
That's
said
what
it.
you said. That's
It
what you
sounded
said.
cool when I said it, but you said it. I don't know about that one.
It's cool when I do it.
I'm just saying. You used to be a fab head. See, that doesn't.
I hate him.
You hate
We're not
Fab.
gonna do
Yes.
this anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
And he
man.
got
I still
he got a
stand by this.
And he got a banger out right now.
I feel like your
The Problems remix.
your hate for Fabulous is fabricated.
It's not.
It's weird.
It's not.
People have a weird hate
Like
for
you hate
Fab.
him. You hate him a little too much.
He says a lot of dumb shit.
We just proved before the pod that some of the greats.
Bro,
say
you
nothing
said
but
Missy
dumb
Elliott said dumb shit and didn't prove anything.
Yeah,
shit. She rapped. It didn't fucking rhyme. She ran out of words and said and
Yeah.
stopped. That was the end of the verse. Bullshit.
What the fuck?
Bullshit. Fuck her. I mean, well, I didn't mean that.
Hey, yo.
How do you feel about?
I like Missy
How do
Elliott.
you feel about female rap anyway? Like, what do you
Overall,
do? You like hate it?
I did hate it, and if you remember this pod before, I really fucking didn't want to hear that shit. But I will say this year, they started out super cold, and then after the whole beef shit, they've been on fire ever since. Man.
So who you listen to?
Do you think
Glorilla,
that-
TGIF, Big Mama,
Do you
even
think,
Brokey's okay.
You think that we would have them without Missy Elliott?
Yeah,
You think they would still be here?
yeah, we wouldn't have them without like Foxy Brown, Lil Kim, really Nicki Minaj. They are Trina.
I don't think we have
Cardi
Nicki,
B.
I don't think we
They're
have.
young enough they were influenced by Cardi B.
I don't think that we have Nicki Minaj without Missy Elliott. I think
Facts.
if Nicki Minaj just popped up in 2000 and something, whatever year she came out, without us already knowing Missy Elliott was out of pocket, we'd be like, "Yo, this girl's weird."
The only way that I can say Nicki Minaj, I mean, we wouldn't have them without Missy Elliott is the tree that I explained, that Lil Wayne was heavily influenced by Missy Elliott, and that kind of started the whole train of him picking weird beats and rapping without a fucking subject.
Did Lil Wayne get influenced by Missy Elliott after he was already famous?
Yeah,
Oh, I thought you were saying
not like as a kid. He was famous as a kid. He was like, when she was popping, he was 17 maybe.
And so you think Missy Elliott has an Erykah Badu effect?
What
I don't
Erykah Badu do? That sounds crazy, but yeah.
You don't know
I
about
think
the
you had
Erykah?
I thought you had to fuck Erykah Badu to get to her.
Oh, then you lose your mind.
Yeah.
So are you
then go
saying?
crazy.
Are you saying you think Lil Wayne fucked Missy Elliott?
No, I'm just asking if you think people that's been influenced by.
I think
Missy
Manny
Elliott.
Fresh was very heavily influenced by Missy Elliott.
How they came
By
out
how
around
he-
the same
You're
time.
talking about how he looked.
Yeah, he took the fat lesbian wave and just kept that shit moving, man.
That's crazy.
Shout out to Manny Fresh.
That's crazy. They're gonna come for you.
Shout out to Manny
He
Fresh.
took the fat lesbian wave.
the fat shortcut lesbian wave, and he kept that shit going.
You're gonna want this edited.
Him, Bootsy, Hurricane Chris.
He shaved his eyebrows off.
Who?
Manny Fresh, right? Or they just never grew in.
I think them should just. I think them should just naturally just.
But you are now tuned into the greatest podcast in the world.
There's mad lesbians that look like Manny Fresh. All right,
yeah. Episode, I don't know what episode we're on. It's been a long time coming.
We'll figure that out later.
Yeah, we back
to
on
be
it,
announced.
Man. I got my guy Jay Black in the building.
Shit.
I got my guy Toes in the building. I mean, what's up with y'all guys? How y'all been? It's been like 2 years since I've seen y'all actually.
I see you very frequently, but I guess in the pod world, yes. But a lot going on actually. A lot going on.
Like what?
Well,
Jay Black do stand up now.
Yes, sir.
You did
my debut.
You did a show?
I did an open mic.
Where at?
Harrisburg Comedy Zone.
Did you kill?
Did okay.
People laughed?
Yeah, people laughed.
Yeah, it was alright.
People was laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I came out on some 50 Cent shit. I just started coming at people.
People in the crowd?
Yeah. Toes threatened me 6 times. He said it when I got in the car this time.
Damn, you gotta write some jokes.
I got mad jokes.
Did you tell one of them?
No, I'll be there this Thursday.
You better not come at the crowd again.
Nah, you can't keep doing that shit. you gotta tell actual jokes.
People gonna think that's your shtick.
I got some jokes. Got jokes about James Earl Jones, Trump. Go from there, yeah. And since we didn't usually do this on this pod, I'll be the one to talk about my life. I just broke up with my girlfriend. How about that? Let's clap it up
you
for that. You
broke up with your girl? I'm not clapping for that. She was good for you.
Clap it up for that.
I'm not clapping it up for that. You
like,
said that before.
Yeah, I was like the Hove and B out here.
Not in a good way.
With a little bit of alcohol.
Of bars, yeah.
It was like Hove and Solange.
It wasn't in the way I wanted it to be.
Hove and Solange.
Nah, I used to see y'all pictures and videos all the time. Like, yo, that shit's lit. I wanted life like that.
Yeah, right. Let's just say 14 shots of Captain Morgan.
Why are you drinking Captain Morgan?
I don't drink that. That's what someone else.
Why are you allowing them to drink 14 shots of Captain Morgan?
Have you seen someone who drinks? You were just talking about this, the alcoholism problem in America.
Oh yeah.
And if you get somebody that really is like they really drink, you can't stop them.
Yeah, you can.
Let's put it like this: I tried to stop them, and I got kicked out.
Ain't your name on the lease?
No, not of the house, of the bar.
Wait, you snatched the drinks away, poured them out, what?
She was wilding out. She was about to do something very embarrassing, and I yanked her back. And then the fucking security guard nigga's gonna be like, you can't fucking touch a girl like that. And I'm like, yes, the fuck I can. And then he fucking looked at me some way, and I looked at him some way, and he was like, get out. And then I dropped. I had a little couple tequila, and I dropped that shit right on his feet, and I just walked the fuck out.
Them my titties.
My titties.
And got the fuck up out of here. And then, yeah. And
that's my drunk bitch about to embarrass me at the bar.
That's basically what it was. I had to get out.
She's already scaring the hoes that I'm trying to bag in the future. Nigga, I'm gonna leave this bitch after this. The fuck are you talking about?
Is that your subconscious?
Yeah, that's exactly what he was saying.
I'm not going to confirm or deny. I don't have a plan. I just have concepts of a plan. But
wild.
It's been lit, though. The streets is...
It's been lit?
Yeah, man.
You do be outside, man. You do be outside.
Nah, outside is lit right now.
Scary.
I got a little lineup coming. It's pretty cool.
Damn, I'm like, bitch, I'll see you in October when it's cold outside.
I've actually heard that you've been on the prowl already.
Whoa. Relax.
Oh, shit.
We're getting
I didn't hear that.
I don't like the word prowl right now.
I think
especially what was going on right now. I don't want to hear anything about prowling.
My man, you say he went to Village opening night, Grand Reopening.
Oh, Jay Black's most definitely in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
Both nights.
Nah, just Friday.
Friday and Saturday.
Thursday, you can catch me in Harrisburg Comedy Zone. Friday, you can catch me at the Village making a fool out of
myself. That's lit, man. Life sounds good. And what's up with you? What's up with you, Toes?
Nothing, man. Working.
You still doing comedy?
Yeah.
You got some new shows?
Of course.
A couple coming up. I'll check my calendar again. I just
seen,
got back from Atlantic City not too long ago.
I seen Lancaster October 13th.
I don't know where I'm at in there either. Somebody just asked if I wanted to be on.
I was just saying,
said, yeah.
that'd be almost close to a year after your last show in Lancaster. And
Wait, you haven't done a Lancaster show in over a year?
well, Lancaster City. Lancaster City.
Nah, that's not true.
Niggas get a couple of shows and forget about where they came
That's
from.
not true. I just did a show in Lancaster.
Nah, that's how y'all be acting.
Where?
Nigga be all,
March.
I ain't doing nothing for free. I know my value. You know, like, they can't afford to pay niggas.
I don't even ask for that much money.
I see, but y'all don't gotta throw it in their face though.
What?
I always see y'all comedians talking.
Who?
I ain't doing no show.
Who? You won't say them?
Oh yeah.
Who? Who's all y'all?
They
You won't
deserve-
say them.
They deserve it though.
You won't say them.
I ain't saying it because you're one of them.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
These Lancaster
No,
shows
I'm not.
ain't
You
paying
don't
what
know.
I'm worth. I know my value.
Who
Hey,
said
man.
that?
You gotta,
Toes, I think that's a tweet of yours.
you gotta respect
I
your
ain't never
content.
say that.
I know my value.
I ain't never say that.
Yeah.
I ain't never say that. I ain't.
Respect your IP, man. You gotta know what your
I
worth
ain't write
is.
these jokes to only be able to afford one bag of coke.
What? Bro, don't you ever put facial drugs on me, ever.
Facial drugs.
Yo, I ain't never say that, bro. Oh God, I ain't never turned down some
I won
time.
a ball game at least. Nah, he never said.
Yeah, man, that's just crazy, but it sounds like.
But nah, you should know that though.
Yeah, no, that sounds like it's lit.
Comedy is like
Damn.
shit takes balls, man.
Yeah, but
It either takes balls or it takes like an absence.
at
of,
the same time, you won't say who you talking about, and I'm upset about that. You can't say I'm one of them.
You are.
No, I'm not.
That's what y'all comedy niggas do. That's,
Who? Who's
and
y'all?
when y'all
Who
do
is y'all?
When y'all do it, it just I just say it as like, yo, I'm not performing in Lancaster.
Who's y'all? I was just here.
oh shit, you're right. Fucking QSB.
Yeah, I was just at QSB.
Yeah, you're right.
You did that?
Yeah,
When?
that was in March.
That was in March.
Like,
And then, but then it's September, March. Yeah, all right.
I was like, you can get me if you beg me enough, but I ain't
That was a
gonna
good show
promote it.
too.
That
was a good crowd.
They ain't even beg me. They just asked me if it's at home. I'm going to do it.
But I ain't promoting it for you.
Like I did this one fucking show I'll never speak of again. I can't.
secret
speak on
show.
it. Nah, it wasn't even a secret show. It was just trash.
You should go, yo. Speaking of secret show, you should go on Kill Tony. Why don't you do that?
All right, so Kill Tony is not what you think it is.
You go to the show, you sign up, they pull you up on stage, you get your minute off.
But you don't sign up. You sign your name to get put in the hat.
Yeah, you do it at first like 7 days straight. No week. You're like, yo, I seen your face like 6 times, bro. What do you want? Are you trying to tell jokes or what? And he's gonna bring you up on the stage. That's what he does.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know people that's been there for like 2 years.
Nah,
Still haven't got picked.
They don't got that. Because if they was there for 2 years and they didn't grow and they're waiting for that to be their moment, that means that they ain't really taking this shit serious.
But it's you're one out of like
Matt
300,
Rife,
500 comics.
Matt Rife was just sitting beside him.
Wait, no. Oh, you mean on the table?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Never did a Kill Tony set.
Matt Rife was also on Wildin' Out.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's.
I'm saying, but he started from the bottom. He's probably a kid trying to get auditions and shit too. Then he just blew up. Or you think he blew up because he was on Wildin' Out? Like he was born on Wildin'
probably
Out?
like a model type shit, and then he could tell. jokes.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Are you saying that
Instagram.
he's not funny?
Yeah.
I like him.
I think
him
It's a gimmick, but I like him.
him and Andrew Schultz the same person.
You like Nate Jackson?
Andrew Schultz is actually funny.
Yeah.
Nate Jackson is mad funny.
Gimmick.
He's
What?
a gimmick. You're saying Nate Jackson's a gimmick?
I think they're like gimmick comics. I don't think they're like
TikTok comedians.
all right, like jokes are jokes. I don't think they're really telling jokes. They're just doing crowd work. I don't think crowd work is actually.
But they do.
jokes.
Nah,
that's
they
just being like.
we watch.
That's
their
like
crowd.
being humorous.
We watch their crowd work, but they also have their shows.
Yeah, and if you watch their actual stand up, it's
Oh, you're saying that the shows
I
are
shouldn't be
actually
Like
saying any of this. Actually,
every joke is
cut this out.
every
I'm trying to get into comedy. I ain't need none of that. Actually, those guys are actually really talented. I really enjoy
damn. That's
everything
gonna
they
be
do.
mad editing.
I
stand
ain't
on what
need
you
none of that,
said.
Mr. Rafe. Rafe. You're so
Man,
good.
fuck him, dog.
Hey,
Told you, because he's willing to crash out with you.
Yeah, I'm willing to go there with you
I'm
because I
willing to
feel the
get.
same way.
Let's both get canceled together.
all right, fuck it. It's an art. Anyways, I think comedy is an art. And for real, they're not really, really great at the art. They're just really great at like picking people out, telling jokes and doing funny little, but it's not telling jokes. It's just being humorous.
When I get some free time, I'm most definitely gonna
It's the same as
watch one of his shows.
what's this guy's name? Rogan. Rogan's amazing podcast and it's horrible stand up.
Damn,
Horrible.
Joe Rogan.
But he puts so many fucking comedians on, it doesn't matter. Like,
I never seen his stand up except for on Family Guy.
He got
like,
Netflix
little
special.
parodies of it.
before people gave a fuck about Comedy Central, his specials used to always be on there like all the time.
Was he rocking the house?
He used to be funny back when he was before UFC mattered. He was funny in like a wild white boy way, like
When he was doing Fear
saying
Factor.
outrageous shit. Yeah.
Is Joe Rogan smart or is he dumb as fuck?
He's
A
smart as
little bit of
shit.
both.
He's smart
But
as
he's
shit.
also dumb, right?
He's smart with dumb opinions.
Like I feel like he asks smart questions, but once he starts talking, like
Maybe I'll
when
take
it's not
that
a
back.
question, it's just dumb shit.
He doesn't have dumb opinions. I take that back.
Like
It
have you
just-
ever? He just asks smart questions. Like you say something to him and he asks you a really good question back.
Yeah.
But he never really has good answers.
I think he has a lot of interests. Like he's interested in a lot of different things. So like it'll be somebody like Post Malone and they'll be in there talking about intergalactic something that don't have nothing to do with what they're either like famous about. And I think that's his thing. It's not really being smart. He just like likes stuff.
Yeah.
He goes down rabbit holes and then talks about it.
Like he's like Neil deGrasse Tyson. He fucks with Neil deGrasse Tyson.
I like
Neil
him,
deGrasse
yeah.
Tyson. That's
I
my
like
guy.
him, but you can't listen to him too much. He'll make you like question life.
I don't get how people get hyper fixated on people's things and words that they say. Like like I don't want to jump out of the subject, but just think how people are like super hype about like Donald Trump.
Right.
Like and they go crazy over him. They be willing to
the
crash
cat.
out,
Eat
willing
the
to
cat.
fight you over the guy and everything.
Facts.
Like how do people get locked in on something like this? I was arguing with my uncle, and this guy was spitting straight gibberish. He was speaking a whole nother language, number, statistic. Donald Trump cleared the Ukraine war back in 1986 when he went there and he sent 10,432 missiles over there. Did Kamala ever do that? Did he have like this? She's a communist. You're a Marxist. Like how do they do that shit?
Programming.
How do you get programmed? Like it's like black
I'll
Israelites.
show you an example of programming. All right, I was just thinking about it. Remember when we were younger and they used to have the candy cigarettes?
Yeah.
Now, what's the packaging we put our weed in?
Jars.
It looks like candy.
Candy jars.
No, nigga, the packaging be like fake Skittles and fake. That's like programming.
Oh, you're talking about trap packs.
Yeah, them shits.
Like
That's
on
when I
the
see that.
streets?
Yeah, you see a lot of the shits that be like fake candy shits. I think that's programming because before we used to have like fake cigarettes and people used to fake doing cigarettes.
Well, now we got
People-
edibles.
People used to snort pop rocks, the wild kids.
But to get somebody's to be hyper fixated on the person and always talking about them, always tweeting about them, always posting Facebook statuses about them every day, making videos. Every time you talk about them, you're angry, like a black guy with a red hat on.
He talks. He speaks to that basis.
That's like
angry
one of
about
those
shit.
people we'll talk about soon.
Are any of you guys Trump supporters?
Nah.
No, like if you are, it's okay
Nah.
though.
I
'Cause
don't,
it's
I don't-
America.
I don't fuck with Trump, but I don't fuck with Harris either.
Oh, we got to get into that.
Kamala,
Why don't you like
Kamala.
Kamala?
I'll get into that. I'll get into that later.
We already into it.
Nah. There's a couple other things we gotta get into before we get into that.
Kamala.
All right, man. Let's get this show on the road, man. I'm good though. I've been just living, gymming, throwing them muscles up. You know what I mean, slimming, and I be working
On
and shit, man.
Ozempic?
How does that work? When you stop taking, do you blow back up?
I don't know. I would never find out. I'll never find out. I mean,
Whatever.
what you,
You and Ice Spice ain't
nah, Ice Spice is
been
drawing.
going in the gym.
She's drawing though. But how y'all want to open this up? What y'all want to start off with first?
Let's talk about the biggest topic of the day.
The K Dot.
No, Diddy going to jail?
Diddy going to jail?
Diddy
All right.
going to jail is
All right.
crazy. A day early.
Diddy got indicted, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what for?
His lawyer just said that it's most likely going to be sex trafficking and racketeering, but it's sealed right now.
So for zesty festivities.
Sex trafficking just means you bought sex.
Nah, sex trafficking means you put somebody somewhere and you took them.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
And someone else bought sex from them. Like, so if you look back into the history of America, they do this to famous black people all the time.
Facts,
so.
Bill Cosby. I feel like that's what I wanted to say. I feel like ever since Revolt started bubbling up and people started signing contracts and he actually didn't need other network support because he had his own network that was starting to pop. They was like, we gotta get this guy out of here. He's gonna be too powerful. And then he's suing Bacardi.
Yeah. Well,
why do you try to sue
Hennessy.
Bacardi?
It's not Bacardi. It's that sounds.
Yes, it is.
It's not Bacardi.
Bacardi was the makers of Ciroc.
No, it's like LVMH.
The people that make
they own
Bacardi.
like Henny. They own a lot of stuff. It's LVMH. They own mad shit. They own fucking Casamigos too. And he was suing them because they took a lot of money from his tequila and was pumping it into George Clooney's tequila. That's why you see Casamigos all over the place. He thought that was unfair, and to me, they ruined his life because of that shit.
Yeah, you don't sue you don't
sue
Staples.
Yeah, you don't sue the big dogs and think you're gonna get away with it. So now he has a whole bunch of charges. Same shit happened to Deshaun Watson, I think.
All right, what you think happened to Deshaun Watson though?
I think he didn't want to play for Houston. Houston got a lot of money. Like, Houston's like a rich city. And I think a lot of people had a lot invested in the Texans. And if y'all remember, they had like a year. J.J. Watt left. Hopkins left. And then Deshaun Watson was like, I'm not playing here. Y'all don't even got nobody. And then after he said that, I'm not playing unless y'all trade me. Next thing you know, 24 women come out of nowhere. He touched me.
Open up the floodgates.
But he ain't spent a day in jail. He'd never had no criminal charges. So it's like,
I heard the new charges came up though. They say he did something to somebody.
they still not criminal. They're just like the same. They just want to chat. Give me like 200,000. I'll get out your head type shit. So
Damn, man.
just be what it be. But the Diddy shit is like, it's kind of sad.
I do think that he's being framed. I want to know how do you feel about this Diddy situation? Cause you was a big fan growing up.
Real big fan.
You was a huge fan. Yeah.
You.
He used to always be in the parties, like when we was young, saying "take that" all the time.
No, I definitely wasn't.
Yes, you was.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you was.
No, I was
you did
not.
It all the time.
No, I was not.
Yes, you used to come out, give niggas handshake, like take that, take that.
Nah,
yes, you
that's
did.
mad gay.
I don't know why you did it.
You gay shit for letting
we
that
thought it was
concept
gay.
come
But,
here.
we thought it was gay, but you was too big to be gay in my mind. My mind alone, I was like,
You are
nigga,
early Harlem Shaker.
nigga plays football. He's mad big. He can't be gay.
He's an early Harlem Shaker.
Oh shit, he really is. A classic Harlem Shaker.
That's probably the only dance I've ever tried to do in my life, though.
And the crip walk.
Nah, I never did that. I didn't know how to do that. I still don't know how to do that.
There's video proof.
You had braids because you wanted to be like Bow Wow. Stop.
I think I just had braids.
You look like Calvin Cambridge now.
What the fuck?
You got Calvin Cambridge braids.
You're lucky I ain't roasting that.
You started it. You try
I
to
was
call
just
me
letting-
gay.
I didn't,
You try to call me gay.
I didn't call you gay. I said that you was a huge Diddy fan. Like you
You
had
gay as hell.
Oh shit.
Yo, nah. But yeah, you did. Like I know this is hurting you a little bit. Though.
Nah. It is sad to see a black man get locked up. It is.
Yeah.
But at the same time, bro, we done seen him beat Cassie Casey, however it's fuck you say her name.
Yeah, cat.
He smacked her.
Bro, he drawed on her in the hallway.
Kicked
You
her in the
seen
butt.
it?
Nah, I didn't.
He beat the shit out that bitch in the hallway
Yeah, he kicked her in the butt.
and kicked her in the butt.
Kicked her in the butt, pulled her hoodie.
Can we get like an official statement from you on how do you feel about R. Kelly being in jail?
That shit sucks. He in jail. Like, he deserved to be in there, but it sucks because now, like, all his music you can't really spin.
You don't got
Does
the
it feel
same
weird
bop.
listening to him?
Yeah, it feels mad weird
But why though?
because of what he locked up for.
What he got locked up for?
Fucking kids,
It was for having sex with kids.
basically.
If R. Kelly was having sex with kids, I would never listen to an R. Kelly song ever again in my life. And I do hear R. Kelly and I don't turn it off, but I didn't know he was having sex with kids.
Aaliyah,
Yeah, she was a kid.
16,
How old was R. Kelly? 19?
not 16.
Was he a respectable adult age, like 17 and a half?
Bro, R. Kelly was like Bull from up here,
It's hard.
R. Kelly was 25.
something like that.
Damn, I don't think that 17 and 25 was weird in them days though. Like, there was niggas just being creepy. Well, I wouldn't say creepy. She was in
Seriously.
a grown world, I think.
Mm,
In them days, a lot of people's parents
I
had
will
that,
say,
that
yeah.
same age gap in this city alone.
Nah, that's
I'll say
nasty. Yeah, and that's nasty as shit.
Little 9-year age gap.
Nah, that's nasty as fuck.
Ain't
That's
nothing
nasty.
but another
That's
17
disgusting.
is nasty, but I wouldn't say 19 is nasty.
Bro, that's nasty too.
Well,
19 and 25 is not nasty.
Nasty.
Nah, what's
don't
so
think it
nasty
is.
about it?
Bro, no, like you can't. She can't do anything he can do.
She can buy cigarettes and vote.
You gotta be
She can't go
21.
to the
You gotta
bar,
be 21 to buy
and you
cigarettes.
got be 21 to buy
Oh
cigarettes.
shit, I forgot they upped that shit. Yeah, damn.
Yeah, the fuck
Well,
are you doing?
Well, I guess yeah, because that used to be my rule when I was younger. That you have to be able to go buy me a rap.
That's
Younger,
wild.
younger.
That's
Yeah.
wild. That's
It's
wild.
not
Cause
that
you could just go to
wild.
Queen of Farnham.
I ain't gonna touch that
No,
one.
nigga, I'm taking you
That's
to
how you
Turkey
break-
Hill. That's how you prove. It used to be before shorties used to like lie about their age. So that's how you would
official
show.
statement from Black Man. If you're old enough to buy a Rello, you can lay on his pillow.
In 2012,
Hey.
in 2012,
Sexy ladies.
2012, we're talking about. Not now.
Nah, that's crazy.
Now-
But
You gotta be able to rent a car.
But yeah, overall though, that R. Kelly shit is wild. Though I need to look more into it, even though I don't just be grooving to R. Kelly because it never comes on.
bro,
in my
age ain't
rotation.
nothing but a number. I
That
don't
was
see
on-
nothing wrong with the little bump and grind. Bro, they called him the Pied Piper.
Look into that. Google that story. It's even grosser.
What, he robs from the rich.
Bro, no,
Pied Piper
bro.
does something. I think he like
He
takes
played
kids
the
or
flute
something.
at nighttime, and the kids
Yeah.
would like sleep dance with him, and he'd take them and rape them.
What the fuck?
Well,
And y'all let him rock out saying that?
it wasn't.
Bro,
I don't
no,
know about rape, but he used to like take the kids at night. I think they would go back, but
So R. Kelly was playing in our face for mad years,
mad years,
mad years.
acting like he can't read, but he was actually a mastermind
Ma-
pedophile.
Nah,
mad
I
years.
think he can't read.
Oh, he can.
No, I don't think he can read at all.
Yo, I seen this joke of R. Kelly, yo, and he's on stage in Africa.
I don't know what hog
And
tie is.
he's on stage in Africa, and he's freestyling. He said, "Do you got your shots?
Oh yeah,
Do you got your cars? Can you come with me to America?
yeah.
America."
That
Bring
shit
it
was
away.
hilarious.
That guy is a sick bastard. Now that I think of it, with a more mature mind, I ain't even gonna lie.
I just seen some Joe Budden was saying that R&B niggas in general are like kind of creepy when you really think of it.
Trey Songz, I heard he's a little creepo out there.
He's
sure.
up next.
Huh?
He up next.
With Trey Songz, he's about to get the Diddy.
Trey Songz is the Teflon Don of sexual assault, man. He don't never get nothing to stick. Pause.
I don't know. You seen people he long way got raided?
$250 million worth of drugs.
drugs and guns.
Yeah, I
That's
don't.
amazing.
What happened with that? Like, what's the? You got any details on that?
55,000 pounds of weed. That was like the highlight because that's what makes the bulk of the 200 million street value. And then the rest was just like fentanyl, heroin,
Meth.
Yeah, meth was a big part. It was basically he was selling, or his group was selling weed and meth. Everything else was kind of smaller quantities. But he had like mushrooms, fucking. I think he had $250,000 in cash, hella guns.
He just stopped rapping and stuck to trapping.
No, he never stopped rapping.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I ain't heard him since the
People
the
were
blue,
saying
blue
that's why he didn't want to like blow up.
because they gonna put him on the radar.
Yeah, he was already big as fuck.
Whoopsie.
Rich as shit for real.
You been famous since we was kids.
Like, where the fuck do you put 55,000?
Yeah, imagine if he'd have really did that DJ Vlad interview.
He was gonna do a Vlad interview.
He did a Vlad interview. Bro, it's one of the most famous Vlad interviews.
Like, nope, just like Blue.
We might well just stay on Vlad anyway, because we didn't even think Marlon Wayne's and Vlad's situation. I don't know, because you are both comedians. Did it make you feel any type of way about that? Like Vlad didn't want to pay Marlon Wayne $40K because he said that Marlon Wayne's isn't worth $40K. So Marlon Wayne's went to Shannon Sharp, and they did like 1 million views in like 8 hours.
I was just DJ Vlad talking out his ass, being too big for his britches. Like, this is Marlon Wayans, one of the biggest, if not the biggest family in comedy. What are you talking about?
Do you not like DJ Vlad?
It's not like I don't like him, but I mean, Marlon Wayans is real visible, so I think people like forget he's like a legend. Like, he had a show on, even that story, the story he talks about, like the Wayans brothers was supposed to be on NBC, but they didn't
wanted to
want
take
Pops
away.
So
That's
he had
crazy.
to go to WB. That's
Who would they have had instead of John Witherspoon on that joint anyway?
the
Andy
dad from
Milonakis.
Moesha.
Frank?
The dad from Moesha, definitely.
Imagine Frank's trying to do When My Love Goes Bang Bang Bang.
That stiff ass voice. No, they probably would have had the
Bill
Probably would have
Cosby.
had Onk from Jamie Foxx show.
I was gonna say the boy from the Parkers,
He was on that.
Professor Ogilvy.
Nah, that nigga ain't never getting nah.
No,
Yeah.
he too gay.
Yeah, that show would have crashed and burned, yo. Pops made that show.
Or they
He
had the
didn't
boy
make it,
from
but he
Jamie
was the
Foxx.
essential part.
Bro, hum?
Braxton.
As Pops,
I don't know.
bro, you.
I'm picking the corniest people from black sitcoms back in the day.
Yeah, no.
I'm trying to think of somebody good from
Oh,
Black.
actual good person.
Yeah,
Okay.
good person.
They didn't really have
Nobody but Pops.
Yeah, he was
He
the
made
ticket.
the show to me. I mean, he was like just as big as them two. Who do you all think was the main character?
I feel like you could get Tracy Morgan wouldn't be bad.
He was too young though.
Yeah, nah, he ain't no old man.
Or
Nobody. That show would
Bernie Mac.
It wouldn't have been what it was. They made the
If
pilot.
they had Bernie Mac as a dad, that would have been dope.
yeah, Bernie Mac would have been.
That
cool.
would have been dope. He was already playing dads back then.
What? You seen how young and cool Bernie Mac was back in them days? He was a cool
Friday-
smooth cat in the Def Jam. Def Comedy Jam.
Friday he was
Bro,
a damn
Bernie Mac
preacher.
was old, bro.
When he was doing Def Comedy Jam and all
Bernie
that.
Mac was old.
That's back in the day when he had the spray paint pants.
Still old.
Kick ass.
Bernie Mac, that was
think-
our age back then.
Nah.
I think Bernie
Yes,
Mac
it was.
No.
Yes,
he was
it
like
was.
25.
I think Bernie Mac was
Well,
one of them
was it?
dudes that like he looked old at 13.
I think in characters that they made him play, he looked old because they made him play older. But when you see him doing his stand up, he was a cool hip young cat.
All right. When he was on Friday doing that, he probably was like late 20s because he
Bro, he-
died 50.
He was the oldest out of Kings of Comedy.
No.
He was.
I think he probably had to be because this nigga's like 60 right now.
This is
Steve
why
Harvey's
we need
60
this
right
is why
now.
we need a producer because when we can't think of something, the producer could be able to just look it up real quick. Hey, Session, can you pull that up and look that up for us real quick? When we make it, we're gonna be able to pay you, bro. We got you, I swear.
All right, yeah. Bernie Mac died at 51. Well, 50. Yeah, 50 on the dot. And 2008.
He was 50 in 2008.
Yeah. And I think
Friday
Steve
came out
Harvey,
in 95. All right.
Steve Harvey right now is 67. So 2008 is, they're about the same age. Because
Yeah.
2008 is about 16 years ago.
Yeah,
And 15 years ago.
And in the 90s, Bernie Mac would have been like in his 30s, early 30s. So
So yeah, he was kind of young-ish.
He's
But I mean, if you remember, if you
31,
look at the
32.
NBA, niggas in their 30s look different than now.
But you're supposed to step into your black excellence in your 50s. I think we get robbed of seeing great black people be 50 years old and older. A lot. Right?
Oh, we got.
We didn't get to
I
see
think
Kobe.
it's
We didn't even
about-
get to see Kobe be 40.
He was 40.
He was 40.
Yeah, he died at 40.
At 40?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, we didn't get to see him be a great, mature adult,
Yeah.
mentor mad people. That's when you relax. Like, I
And now
just
we
wanna
got
do
to
for
see
it.
him mentor.
No,
He
we
mentored
We didn't get to
mad
actually
people.
see it, though. He was
It
still
would've-
active.
Yeah, it would have been it would have been lit now because this would have been his daughter's first year in college because all the girls that he was mentoring,
Yeah.
they all just got their first D1. Well, they all picked their colleges out last year because my cousin knew one of them, Zach Randolph's daughter. She knows.
Oh,
She
shit.
used to get mentored by Kobe, so it would have been lit right now for sure.
I think, like, I can't say everybody, but, like, Nipsey Hussle would have been a great 40-year-old because he was already being a great 30-year-old.
Yeah, facts.
I mean,
How old was he when he died?
Probably about 31.
Nah, he was older than that.
Nah, couldn't be. Nip.
He was like 35.
Hell no, because we was not that old. Yeah, he
33.
was 30. Oh yeah,
he was 33 when he died.
Yeah, he was close to that.
I mean,
though.
we
Yeah,
didn't, like,
yeah.
he and doing that, all that at 33, doing all that. Imagine when he would have matured at 40 years old and
Yeah.
would have had the game plan together, been chilling from rap, so he don't got that distraction. He would just be doing fire ass features. Like, we was robbed of that.
Yeah, I think he was just starting to hit it. Well, not think he was just starting to hit his stride. Well, shit, he's just starting to hit his stride. So
Yeah,
definitely got robbed at whatever he was about to do. Probably movies, products, all types of shit for real.
Is there anybody that you think would have been a horrible 40-year-old that,
That passed away.
yeah, like,
It's
good,
kinda
good
fucked up to
riddance?
say. Probably Tupac. But because I don't think he is what people think he is. So
think he
I
was
think
a
if he
great-
would have lived to 40, everybody would have been like, "Damn, you had us fooled."
Tupac would have been a great guy. He was already a great guy. He was a great, loving
Wasn't that great?
person. All his pictures, he smiled in his pictures.
He was a dude from Baltimore that moved to the West Coast and became a blood in his 20s.
He was the first black person to use the more
You serious? And what? That's not demure.
in an interview. Yeah, huh?
These hoes ain't demure.
No, that ain't demure.
I
Lying
swear
about
to
shit like
God.
that ain't
I
demure.
swear to God, he said.
Nigga went to
demure, man.
performance art school. Like, yeah,
That's
he
demure
probably-
though.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
a demure ass nigga.
This and Tupac is crazy. I don't get that.
I'm not dissing him. I
It's,
just
it's
don't
just like
think-
one of those things, like the old black vibe. If I only can like Biggie or Tupac, I gotta pick one or the other.
I just never thought Tupac was what when they used to show the behind the music and they showed him and Jada Pinkett like dancing and shit and he had the fucking Gumby cut and then he was a super thug and all that shit. I was like, oh, this is fake.
He was fired though.
This shit's fake. I used to fucking do shit like that. The people that I used to go to them camps with like that, none of them turned into thugs.
Do you think that Brenda's baby Tupac is fake?
The only one that turned into a thug was Zona. It's not. That's not a joke. That's really
My nigga, you turned into a thug.
no. I'm regular. As
You're
fuck.
not a thug anymore, but you was thugging for a long period of
No,
time.
I was just an angry guy. I'm very regular.
But you was thugging.
He was thugging down Almanac.
No, I
Well,
just did a
definitely-
stupid crime with stupid people.
Used to soda and nuggets. Really out here thugging.
I want to do a skit about me selling weed for the first time. You remember that on East End?
Was it you that dropped the bud?
Yeah, put it under
Put it
my
on your foot?
And then I was
Oh,
like, all
yeah.
right, I'm gonna move my foot and you grab it. Then I'm gonna walk away. Don't say shit to me. Like, you ready?
The worst drop in history of drops ever.
Definitely want to do a skit.
If
about
anybody should go to jail, it was him for that.
that was horrible.
Because he made the whole block high. If anybody was...
Like this. All right.
I think that's when your hands used to shake all the time and you
There
just
you
got a
go.
little.
Oh, you just a pussy.
There you go.
It wasn't because he was scared. I just think that he
My
drank
hands just used to
coffee.
shake.
Drink coffee every
Nah,
morning.
he was
His
just a
hands would be shaking.
pussy.
Like
Fuck
Jay Black could
you.
give you a handshake and his hand be like,
My hands used to shake. Yeah, we know.
That bitch
All right.
ass nigga scared to jump
Before I
off the
smoke
porch.
weed, yes, we get it.
"Oh, the weed fixed the shakes."
Anyways, what else we had to talk about, guys?
Where was we at?
What else in the news?
So to wrap the Diddy thing up, because we swirled from Diddy to this. So you all feel Diddy's guilty, right?
Yeah.
No,
It's cool if you do.
Free Diddy.
Free the diddler.
For for sex trafficking, yeah.
Free the diddler.
It's a conspiracy.
That's crazy to
Everything.
say.
I don't know what else he got charged with.
Diddling. Diddling and daddling.
Dylan.
It's this son said if anybody says no Diddy, he's running down on him.
Nigga. You got a bigger fish to fry, buddy. I think he got an SA charge too.
You serious?
Yeah,
That's funny.
That's just wild, but all right. So
But
we're
yeah,
Who you
Diddy.
think's next? Oh, you think Hope's next?
Hove?
We don't want to speak of that.
I don't know. Nah. I'm gonna let him live. I ain't. That's my guy. It's the rocking here.
Yo, for
But yo,
real.
seriously, the next we can go on to the next topic though, because I do want to know: are you guys voting?
Of course.
No.
Never miss an
Why would a- I
never
hate-
miss an election.
Right, light skinned niggas is always trying
So-
to go against it. Votes don't matter.
So I'm voting, but not for.
Voting for Harambe.
Don't tell me you're voting for Jill Stein.
Bro, I'm the
Kanye West.
no.
RFK.
I'll
He's
fuck
out of it.
around and vote for RFK.
You seen
dog.
yo? Did you
There's
see
some-
that corny ass video of RFK and Donald Trump, and they played the Foo Fighters? There goes my hero in the background.
That nigga,
bro.
And there's fireworks coming. It's like the corniest shit in the world.
I feel like we haven't heard enough of what each president's going to do for black people.
So you're
That's
gonna
a
vote for
fact.
RFK?
Bro,
What the fuck type sense does that make?
I'd rather waste my vote on somebody I know that's not going to win.
Why are you so anti-black woman?
I'm not anti-black. All right, I'm not anti-black woman. Where the fuck was she been for the past 4 years?
She's a vice president.
Exactly.
What
Where
the
was
vice-
she the past 4
What
years?
did any
when she
vice
been?
presidents do during their presidency?
We
Except for-
at least see them every
What has a-
couple months, right or wrong.
Everybody hated her, so they didn't want to put her.
They hated her
out.
because she was black.
I'll
Right?
say people hated her because she was a prosecutor.
But they made up fake rumors of her locking up 1,000 black guys. I looked into
She
that shit.
probably did.
Nah,
bro.
it
That's
was,
her
I looked
job.
into it. I looked into it. She was the prosecutor for like what, California or something.
Yeah, she was big.
The
A
DA.
1,000 black guys got locked up for weed. She wasn't driving the cop cars and shit, but only like 25 of them got convicted.
She was doing her job.
And then like 50 guys got locked up for being predators, like being sex offenders and rapists. It wasn't even. It was like very, very low, actually.
I wasn't a fan of her, but when the two people were fucking Biden and Trump, it's like anybody's better than them two.
I'm
And
just
Trump's
saying.
not saying anything. He's not telling us what he's gonna do. At
I'm
all.
just saying.
I would have voted for Biden by default.
Yeah, I wasn't voting for Trump. Like whoever is not Trump was getting my vote
I respect that. We voted for the lesser of two evils.
Nah, I can't
for
say
like
that.
2 years now.
I don't get the lesser of two evils thing, because what did the evil did the person do?
What are you talking about?
What's the evil?
Just like
I know the evils that Trump did. Like the dude's a piece of shit. He mishandled the pandemic. He deregulated the food system down here. That's why all the food kind of tastes like shit right now. Thousands of people died. He made a deal with the terrorists in Afghanistan that led to them 13 people getting killed. 5,000 prisoners were released. One of them took over the Taliban. Like Donald Trump kills mad Americans.
and he invented COVID.
And he's fucking racist. Like ever since he started running for president, it's been black versus white.
Bro, it's always been black
No, it
versus
wasn't.
white.
It
Yes,
was-
it has. Yes, it has.
That was only on TV. I had mad white friends before Donald Trump started trying to be a president. I don't have barely any white friends that I hang out with a lot, like I used to anymore. Like I have white friends, but like we used to hang out all the time, go to the bars, be at parties, all types of things together.
I'll never forgive him for what he did to Stormy Daniels. She was a porn legend, and he turned her into like a political.
He gave her $100,000.
He better. He does. Yes,
We
you
paid-
give a porn legend $100,000.
I paid you. Shut the fuck up.
But we paid for that.
I'll
I
never
don't want
forget
people
what
to
he
think
did.
that I'm anti-Trump or nothing like that.
What?
Like I'm not
You
anti-Trump,
definitely-
but I'm not anti-Harris neither. I'm anti-nobody. Like
I think
They-
it's a privilege to be able to feel like that.
how,
Why you keep doing this?
bro? What has Kamala Harris said?
I think it's
She did say she's going to build 3 million affordable homes
3 million affordable homes. We need
or
that.
rentals.
Nah, affordable homes. Given the 25,000 for first time home buyers to offset your
That
mortgage
was a
rates.
real big thing that I heard.
Offset your mortgage rates and shit. The $6,000 tax credit for the first child, and then
I don't like that.
Then you get the $3,500 tax credit every year.
Let's stop right there. I don't like that.
Why?
We don't need to be giving these baby moms more money.
Why? So
These
they can
BBLs,
they can ask
these
you for less.
BBLs are getting crazy.
They can ask you for less money if they're getting more.
When has that ever happened?
It has a point.
It never happens. The kids ain't doing better. We're just giving these hoes money because they had kids. The kids ain't doing better. The kids are still
Bro,
like shooting up.
Just
and
giving
all
hoes
types
money
of
because
stuff.
they had
and
kids is a crazy ass statement.
You're listing a lot of things that doesn't affect black people, like
What?
single.
It does. Me getting a home affects my whole entire family and everybody that comes
What
after
has
that.
she said she'll
He
do
has a
for
point.
It does
black
because
people?
it's going to build generational wealth for me and all my offspring. They're not going to be paying rent from the age of 16 into the rest of their life and not being able to save money like I had to do. Like, that shit's crazy when you're paying rent your whole entire life.
But Toes is saying that that's like an American problem. Though.
Yeah.
He's saying like what specifically.
What does anybody got to do for
What are you
black people
talking about?
specifically? And you're not even that black to even get parts.
What the fuck?
What?
My bad.
What?
My bad. I got out of character. I take that back. I didn't mean that. My bad.
This guy's a fucking racist. What the fuck?
Nah, but seriously, my bad.
He's still mad for that Calvin joke. He been waiting to get his shit off the whole time since Calvin
I like
came
my
out.
braids. I like my braids, and I don't want
Not
to feel
even
no
back
type of
enough
way
to
about
ask
it.
that.
But now, what do you want?
fucked
What
up.
would you want somebody to do like that's realistic for black people specifically that wouldn't turn away the other voters? Like, they're gonna do this for black men and not me. I vote for that bitch.
Bro, we gonna make shit hate crimes. Like more shit for done to black people has to be hate crimes.
I think
bro.
almost everything is actually listed as a hate crime in most of the laws.
Nah,
I think it is.
I will say though,
bro,
getting-
gay people got more rights than black people do.
No, I think
Of course.
I think that's a myth.
It's a fact.
that's offending.
Gay people are very targeted.
Black people are more targeted.
Nah, it's
Yes.
hard. Nah, you can be a flamboyant gay person. Somebody just punch you in the face.
You can be a black person, might just punch you in the face.
I'm more likely to get punched in the face as a flamboyant gay person.
We
We
gave
seen
gay people mad colors. They gave us one black. That's not fair.
I like black. That's my
we
favorite
seen
color.
we seen a black jogger get shot for no reason.
That shit's crazy. That's
crazy.
an instance of hate. I'm not
we
saying
seen
that
a
it's
shorty-
not happening because that shit is bad. But there's already a lot of
we
laws
seen-
in
we
place to
seen a-
protect black people from.
We seen a shorty
we're-
get
we're-
shot for having a bowl of water.
Yeah,
That
Like-
shit was crazy.
like we're not protected by the cops. Like nothing's ever said about black people.
I think that if you look
They
deep into it,
they have conferences. They have conferences for everybody except black people.
I think that you be watching.
Toes
Mad
is out
Mag-
blacking the shit out you right now. Els.
'Cause he's not even telling the truth.
I am
You're-
telling the truth.
You're talking about American problems, and Toes is one.
Bro,
Black
bro.
answers.
Dig
He-
this.
he didn't say anything.
Dig this. We went from Sway Lee doesn't have the answers to Quavo has a point
On what?
with Kamala Harris.
What's the point?
We should vote for Kamala Harris.
Because we should.
But Sway Lee but we didn't want to hear shit political from Sway Lee.
Because Sway Lee just wants tax cuts from Donald Trump. He doesn't care about you or anything that has to do with.
Bro,
anything
what the
about
fuck
you.
makes you think Quavo gives a fuck about you then?
I think Quavo's just been a victim of gun violence, and he's closer to the community. He doesn't want to have to pay for his whole entire family to have homes when they can get that mortgage and shit. It's going to benefit him also. He's a black person. He lives in a black community, an actual black community with black people. I mean, not like a black person on this block and then one person 3 blocks away, like the life you grew up in.
You won't stop shooting.
Bro, I'm not. No, bro, nah, fuck that.
Have you ever been in an area full of impoverished black people?
Yeah,
Shit's rough.
it is.
You didn't grow up in that environment.
Yeah, I did.
Alright.
Grew up on Vine Street.
Psych. You went to
I think we
private
should move
school.
forward. Yeah. What's another topic?
You can't slide off of the Donald Trump and Kamala
Yeah.
Because
Harris.
y'all are just like going back and forth with
Nah.
like,
Nah,
I'm just trying to understand. I'm trying to understand why that's a deal breaker, and what does the other guy do? What does the other guy do for you?
because we voted for Joe Biden. Even like, oh, if you don't vote for me, you're not black.
Nah,
the
that ain't
fuck
why
is
we
that?
voted. That ain't
What
why
the
we voted
fuck
for
is
Johnson.
that? Yes, it was.
Biden made
Yes,
the-
it was.
Joe-
That was his main thing. If you don't vote for
If
me, you're
Donald
not
Trump-
black.
If Donald Trump would have still been in office for the next
I
4 years after,
we voted for Hillary Clinton because she had hot sauce in her fucking pocketbook like Beyonce. Get
I
the
respect
fuck
that.
out of
Hillary
here, fam.
Clinton lost.
That shit was stupid.
I respect that though.
and most people voted for
And-
Donald Trump.
and
that
that's
year.
because
Nah,
most people-
voted
most
for Hillary,
people-
but Donald Trump.
A lot of people wrote Harambe and Kanye West on their fucking ballot cards like idiots.
So that's the
dog.
vote for the worst era. I think that's how Donald Trump actually won. People was doing that vote for the worst shit,
I want to know, did she have actual hot sauce or pepper sauce? 'Cause
like Tabasco.
Bro, who
Yeah.
fucking cares, dog?
I
Like,
do.
She
like,
got
we-
that hot sauce in her bag.
like
swag.
we care
Right.
about the wrong things as black people. We
So you
all
think that
get
we're
rid-
caring about the wrong things with Kamala because she's black?
Bro, I'm saying
But I like her
I'm
policies.
saying I want more from my president. I want to hear more from my candidates.
I like my candidate to talk about things that are going to directly affect me
as a black person. So what the fuck is
as a human being. At the end of the day, like
I think she could. Either one of them could like probably talk to like gun violence, because gun
Trump-
violence does affect black people a lot. They could talk to urban development of like keep making our communities better, but you really don't hear nothing even.
Bro,
close
race
to
sex-
that.
and that's to another, and that goes to another point of black communities. Like, and speaking for Lancaster, I ain't gonna speak for the rest of the world because I ain't been in every other city or state. How does investment into black communities help the youth of Lancaster? And where is the black community in Lancaster?
We don't have a black community. It was taken over by Spanish people. But if you see how Spanish people are doing with that Tech Central place,
Yeah.
you can go there for the free and learn phlebotomy, learn learn computer programs or something like that. Like they really created a community in Lancaster and
So-
they kicked us out.
So they
We used to have that.
So they put so they invest in the black communities as the president. They put investments in the black communities, and you automatically don't feel any effects of it.
I think we did.
You get the soft effects, like kids are happier, schools are a little bit better somewhere, but every area that was a black community is gentrified. Like it's back
Yeah.
to we're just bettering communities that probably don't even have that much black people in them.
True.
it is what it
Niggas getting pushed out of Atlanta. Niggas got getting pushed out of places like Compton, California.
But I guess that comes to what
New
you
York.
was talking about with her making 3 million homes, affordable
Yeah.
homes, because that's what
That's
America
way
needs.
better than investing into the black community. I'm sorry to sound like this, but I want to feel the effects of it too. Like I want to be able to do things for my family in a better way and get that assistance also. Investing into a black community, not to sound crazy, world, but it's not going to actually help me personally. Not to sound selfish.
You
but I'm
sound
that
crazy.
sounds crazy. as
It's
shit.
You
not-
sound
but
wild,
I know what you're saying.
bro.
like, why would
I know
I?
what you're saying.
I understand what you're saying too, but
We
I
don't have a
sounds
black
crazy.
community in our city.
We don't. We barely have a black restaurant.
And there's a lot of cities like that. A lot of black people are not going to feel the effects of somebody putting money into black communities. I used to see that in a reparations topic. We shouldn't give black people money because they're not going to know what to do with it. We should invest into their communities and their schools. And then them schools are going to be gentrified.
All right, I will say that the black community in Lancaster might not be as outward because I don't think we have as many like young black people, but there's still a lot of black churches in Lancaster, and the black churches be having a lot of programs for kids, older people.
bro, look at Brightside.
Brightside has all types of shit that you can do. So I think in Lancaster, me and you probably not gonna see it because we don't go to those churches, but I think probably kids and the older folks will see it.
That's cool for a black church, but a black community is an area where there's a majority black
it doesn't have-
homeowners, and their tax dollars are going to the schools that are in their area that their kids go to, their
still
hospitals that their
happens.
school gets to. How is that? How?
That still happens.
That's not the president. That's more or less
There's no
the
black
Senate.
neighborhoods in Lancaster
See,
anymore.
see, you're talking about Senate shit.
No,
like
the
say
president.
senator.
That's what I'm saying. That's what. What are you talking about?
Where's
That's
the
investing
shit?
into a black community.
What's the shit the other side of this? Like this is what this is called, and then the other joint like here, Sterling that's like a black community basically. Because Martin is like a black ass school.
Yeah, Martin's a bit of black school.
Black as fuck.
What high school they go to?
McCaskey.
Redline.
No, nigga. I wish.
Penn Manor's closer.
Still
the side of
McCaskey.
lines is yeah.
That's what I said. Redline.
That's what you mean. I thought you said Red Lion.
Oh,
I
nah.
was like, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Bounce
'Cause
that black
that's
ass
what I
back to the
thought when
city.
my kids started going there. I was like, oh, they're about to go to like a popping school. Nah, it's like hand.
Oh man, yeah, nah, that's
And
yeah.
I don't even think Han ain't like Han
And
anymore.
like, I'm not anti to investing in the black community. I just don't know where too
But
much of them are.
I'm not saying she should. I'm not saying they have to invest in the black community.
When Donald Trump
I'm
became
saying
president, he invested into HBCUs, right?
Yeah,
That's fire and all. That's cool, but how does that help me? I've paid more taxes than ever in my life. Like,
if
I
you wanted to
mean,
go to school,
I couldn't go outside for 2 fucking years.
I think it's like Toes is shooting in a smaller hoop and you're shooting in a bigger hoop. Like
I'm saying
what you
this.
want will affect all of America, and Toes wants a specific.
I'm
group
saying
of
this.
people.
But if
I'm
everybody
saying
if
this.
everybody in America is doing better, it makes America better, right? Because people don't like
No,
fucking up their
But
own
that doesn't
things.
mean nothing.
No,
for, that doesn't mean nothing for black people though.
Yeah,
I think that
exactly. Everything you're saying is going to affect everybody.
Are you saying that black people are going to be shut out of the plan?
It could be
It could be.
because they could be with these affordable houses. What if they put on?
You're going to have to be in a certain income bracket though to get this stuff.
Bro, what's
and
that mean?
They're not in it. The average.
You never know what they're gonna put on it.
But
You can only have 2 kids, or
Nah, they ain't
you
gonna do
can't.
that.
You never know,
Bro, dig this. It's so. I know mad RNs with 1 kid or whatever, like
Yeah.
single RNs with 1 kid, and they make good money. Bro, they still need to apply for food stamps just to survive.
That's a fact.
And their excuse is they made too much bread.
That's the welfare system.
Yeah.
But what if they had $25,000 towards a home that will offset their mortgage to like a $600 monthly payment for 30 years instead of paying $1,500 a month? How much money would be going back into their pockets? How much would a $6,000 and a $3,500?
But now I own a house, right? Now I own a house, right? Now I own a house, right? So now I'm responsible for everything that breaks in this house.
That's just part of life. You usually are when you're getting shit from a slumlord. Something breaking your house, you're probably going to fix it
Why
yourself.
are you done with a slumlord anyway?
Because niggas is broke.
I mean, there's no plan that's like foolproof. Everything has its ups and downs. You rent, they can kick you out whenever they want to.
Yeah, raise your rent.
You live somewhere, you buy a house, they can also kick you out whenever they want to if they raise the property taxes too high.
But the property tax is seriously, realistically, a property tax payment is what, maybe like $1,200 a year, and some people just be
Depends.
like disgustingly bum and don't get jobs and stuff. Like you see them people, I ain't gonna talk about it too much because I don't want to sound crazy, but they just be living in their mom's basement, don't be doing nothing forever type shit, right? You catch my drift?
Not too much.
You catch my drift?
Not too much.
Niggas, what? Niggas, I'm not talking about. Man.
I told you, Calvin Cambridge, bro.
Nah. I wasn't even trying to do that. But like, home ownership helps everybody though. When your parents own a home, you just got to think of that relief you would have of not having to think about struggling for mad shit. Like just thinking of simple things at a young age, like paying fucking rent. That shit's expensive. That's just expensive. Paying rent at any age is expensive. So imagine having to kick out like $250 or $300 of your check every month as a kid, making like whatever minimum wage is every month.
And won't they raise minimum wage?
That's already in that by 2025. It's raised to 15. That should have been put in place like 4 years ago.
That's another thing that they didn't speak to
because it's already in effect.
Like
it's already up.
We're still getting targeted by cops and shit, bro. Like what are we doing, dog? Like,
are we really? Yeah, we're never going to stop getting targeted by cops, and that's crazy. I don't even know if
I feel like every cop killing a black person should be considered a hate crime or looked at as a hate crime.
Initially, yeah, seriously, right off the back, it's a hate crime, and then he got to fight his case like we do.
I don't think that, but I think that they should have. I think because that's not fair to cops.
How isn't it? Guilty until proven innocent.
That's assuming that all cops hate black people. That's not fair to cops.
That's why
I do think though that they should do deeper background checks on them because I don't think that they look too deep into their backgrounds. And you should have to have a real college degree to become a cop. It shouldn't be you get out the military
and I feel like you should be from that area.
Yeah,
like you should be from wherever it is you want to be a cop at. You should live there for at least.
They gotta start.
If you're not from there, you should be there at least 2-3 years.
But I mean, they try to promote that with them like ROTC programs where people remember your brother was in that cop program in school.
Law enforcement?
Yeah.
And Matt McCaskey?
Yeah, fucking, they took my fucking license plate.
I remember
Snitch ass fucking program.
they did some cop shit
Yeah,
on you.
snitch ass
You should have
program.
ran down on
But
them.
shit like that, and for real though, shit like that is to promote people to like, hey, you should be a cop type shit. But I don't think people really take that because we all hate cops.
Used to.
You don't hate cops no more?
I don't think I ever hated cops.
Else. You definitely hated cops. They used to harass us.
I hated the cops
in
that
real
wrecked-
time.
Yeah, they used to fuck with us every day. Yeah.
No, you got arrested for inciting a riot for no reason.
For
Who, me?
Yeah, they try to hit you with inciting a riot.
they used to harass the fuck out of
they
a
tased
whole
me.
block niggas. Used to
Yeah, they used to just do dumb stuff. Like the cops were really, really bad, yo. Really, really bad. I don't know how bad they are now. I
Patches.
think they had enough lawsuits and that they're relaxed maybe now a little bit, but they used to be disgusting.
Nah, they still fighting a lawsuit from the George Floyd shit.
Yeah. I'm talking about locally. I'm not talking about worldwide. Them other
Yeah,
cops
no,
are
no,
still
no, no,
racist.
no. I'm
as
talking
fuck.
about locally.
That's literally why I have a problem with Lancaster getting gentrified too, because niggas put everybody put mad work into getting the police around here to change, to hold themselves accountable for things, and as soon as things start getting better in instances like that and everything, and property values and everything starts going up, I mean, all the original Lancaster people don't live in Lancaster no more. There's not too many Lancaster people, right? Everybody's moving to like Columbia and every other outskirts city because shit's too expensive. And Lancaster's turning into a beautiful place. We got a beautiful downtown now.
And just to talk, because sometimes we have listeners that aren't from Pennsylvania or Lancaster. I think this is happening in like every city in America where they're kind of finding these little pockets and shit like that. Because I think we take advantage of our town. I think we should just say our town.
But you gotta remember that
because we have like such a pop and like art scene, like music scene is popping here, the club scene is popping here. Whatever you really like, they got some type of store or something, events that you can go to. And I think we didn't think that, we just thought it was Lancaster, Lancaster shit. And now people are coming here like, oh, it's kind of lit here.
It's affects it. Everything that's popping in Lancaster is effect of what we was getting into. All the stuff that we was getting into, making Lancaster seem like it had a music scene and everything. But
we made this scene.
That's
like
what
York had a scene.
But
Reading
now
had
that
a
it's
scene.
a scene, we won't really get to enjoy it the way that we get to enjoy it. I ride through Lancaster, I don't see one black person.
I think doing shit like we're doing, like podcasts, arts, music, that's how we take advantage of the scene because people are coming here for that.
I think that ownership is how you take advantage of the scene.
I don't fuck with how they push all the homeless people out of Ben's Park.
I think that's just crooked as hell.
No, I like that shit.
Not
wow.
To do what?
Creepy.
To do what?
Hey,
to do what?
That's their fucking
To
problem.
do what?
They're super.
To do what? Bro, we got mad dumbass
creepy.
condos around here already. Empty.
Oh,
Kamala fighting against. Back to Kamala. She's fighting against corporate landlords who are holding properties. They're just holding properties, holding houses, and keeping them empty to drive down property values, so they can buy the homes around them, own the whole neighborhood, and then raise the rents up for everybody to like $2,000. And they're colluding. Like it's actually like a whole thing. There's like a rent app and everything about it. That's just crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, that's just crazy.
Yeah,
that's just crazy. But
can we get back to some entertainment, like fun stuff? You got a little like.
Not people want to hear the real stuff, but what's the next? Where y'all want to go to next? Anyway, we just kept jumping off. I had the topics in order. I had the topics in order, but somebody kept throwing out different topics, so I just kept rolling with it. But now I don't know the order that we was in.
Just something. Let's say what's.
You've been listening to anything lately?
Yeah, let's get back into
music.
Oh, okay. Let's do what we was talking about. The future.
Yeah, you violated, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Draw it. You don't fuck with Future.
This was crazy.
Else don't fuck with Future.
I didn't say that I don't fuck with Future, because there was a point in time when Future was fire and everything that Future made sounded different. Stick talk, all that. He does not have that stick talk energy at all, and I don't expect him to.
We don't trust you.
He gave us so many different sounds on We Don't Like You.
Everything be like a slow melodic bop, and it's just Future repeating stuff. We don't fuck with lames on some hoe type shit.
Hey.
We don't got no friends on some bro type shit.
Hey.
Something. And he does that on every song.
Type shit.
Every song.
Nah.
The last song that Future had that was different from everything. What's the one jump? What's that Molly Percocet?
Mask Off.
His
Mask Off.
last.
That might be his last song that wasn't just like,
Bro, you
and that
kidding
still was
me?
repetitive.
You didn't listen to that whole album.
Use
What do you
me.
mean?
Because this album is comparable to his like great albums because he gives you so many different songs. I'm Fried sounds nothing like type shit.
The two tapes with Metro.
Yeah.
Of course I listen to them Jones. All the songs sounded the same. I hate sounding like
Yeah, I'm
talking
Fried.
crazy about
Yeah,
Future.
I'm Fried doesn't sound like nothing on that rap album.
So
it's basically a
Just
melodic
because one
song.
song sounds a little different, it doesn't mean the last 50
So
songs that he made didn't sound exactly the same.
We don't trust you. The title song.
I hate to sound like
Don't
I'm
be all
talking crazy
over
about
you.
Future though,
You are
because I'm not
talking crazy
a
about
Future
Future.
hater. I'm actually a Future fan. I just feel like for like the past 8 years, he'd been basically making the same song over and over again, minus the songs that he hops on that features when he does snap on the features.
You think every song la-di-da-di-da? What the fuck, bro?
La-di da-di da.
You don't remember he did that?
I will say he gave us some mid. He did give us 2 albums of mid. But I feel like the one with I don't even remember. I know the song
Save Me?
Government. Yeah, that album was kind of trash.
Every time Future drops, I'm one of the first people to listen to it. I'm not even.
That shit was trash. And then the one after that,
the one that had Wait For You on it?
After The Wizard.
So how much like I don't know like I just
Wait
think like
For You was popping.
not all the Future John stuff with people on it like the Drake John, that's just different. Like Future can step out in a different pocket, but I think he just found a real easy flow and just ran with it for mad long. Like Hurricane Chris, when he found his A Baby flow, he made like 20 songs after that sounded like A Baby. Nobody listened to him.
I don't know. I could say my real opinion, but I love Future so much.
I want your
as
real
an
opinion.
artist.
I love Future as an artist. I think Future one of the greatest of all time.
This is what I'll say.
Top something.
Future's been getting by in the last 5 years off of tabloid raps. He says something about something going on in his life or something real vague, and it goes viral, and a lot of the songs, that's how he gets buzz off of it, and it's kind of bullshit.
What?
That's the only problem I have.
So the titles,
like he'll have a song and he'll be like, "I've been still fucking C."
Yeah,
that goes viral.
If Hov was my nigga, I would smash B.
So that goes viral. He's been doing that for the last 5 years, but he's still an artist. But that's how he really been getting by. I really don't like that, but he's still big Future, Pluto, in my opinion.
I don't know, man. It's just I think Future opened up the floodgates for people to be repetitive in rap. I think it's taken over. But I feel like Future actually writes his raps, and that's even crazier in my mind now that you think of it. If it's just like the same line over and over again.
I'm trying to think of like dude rappers that like really make songs and then just make like TikTok songs. I feel like all the popping rappers are just like TikTok.
And give me one line for TikTok, and I'm gonna run with it.
Any D-Lo song.
Bossman.
50-50.
You think Bossman D-Lo is TikTok rap?
That's all he is.
He got rated too.
Yeah, but then he was right back out. Like
I think we're gonna get tired of him, but Bossman D-Lo hasn't dropped a whack song yet.
He drops cool like 30-second clips. I don't like the whole song.
I always like the whole song, and I can honestly say he hasn't dropped anything that I've gotten tired of yet either.
Like that song, I'll do that. Nah, you shake it for me.
Oh yeah,
that song is only that part is only hot.
Not a
young nigga riding around in a.
The fire thing about Bossman D-Lo is that everybody can remember his lyrics and repeat it with the song. People love shit that they can say back. Like if you know the words to the song, you're in your zone.
Bro, if you know the words to the Kodak Black joint,
no flocking.
You know, no flocking.
Any song, seriously though, if you know all the words to Check West, Obama. If you know all the words to that in the club, you're hype. You're one of the most hype people, jumping up and down, yelling the words.
And like, oh shit.
Yeah, you know when the drops come and everything, you can get in your bag. Like people just love that shit.
He probably would have had a longer career if TikTok was popping.
Who, Check West? Nah, he would have had a longer career if he made more songs.
He probably could make more little snippets.
Nah, we don't.
That song is only popping for them saying Obama.
We ain't gonna make too much of them.
What shit, bitch?
Young Chef West said I'll get real.
People love that.
That was pre-TikTok.
Check West's only next lane was to steal Travis Scott's whole aura.
And stop playing
basketball. He was
signed
signed on Jack Boys.
He would have had to just be Travis Scott, seriously. And people would have been like, yo, this nigga knock off Travis Scott, but he would still made some bread because he's with Travis Scott.
Or take basketball serious.
Or he could have did that.
It sucks. That song's popping, but the actual basketball player is super trash.
Well, Obama?
Horrible.
I don't think Obama really got a shot.
He is.
He's still in Phoenix, right?
He played for the Sixers last year.
Oh yeah.
He's so horrible.
Yeah.
He's just tall. Like he has no skills
I
at
think that
all.
nobody ever like makes
Oh no,
him the
not that's
emphasis
not
of
Mo
anything.
Bamba. I'm thinking about Bobo.
Oh,
Yeah,
Bobo.
yeah.
Bobo's alright too. He's in the same exact boat as Mo Bamba though. They didn't get a shot. I think that the NBA has this thing where you gotta have a certain look, a certain marketability for
They
you to
said
get the tick.
Bobo's a rich kid.
But seriously, you don't think that you gotta be a certain type of person to have a certain kind of name? Like I think that Mo Bamba, he got the name, but yeah, you gotta have a certain type of name and a certain type of look and stuff to be the next person in the NBA.
You could stop Mo Bamba from scoring. He's that trash. He's just 7'4".
I think that when you only get in 2.5 minutes a game, you're not warmed up.
Because you're that bad.
He's not that. He's not stinking it up in practice like that, and being able to stay on the team.
Damn, heard that shit like it was in here.
I hope it wasn't, but yeah.
But Mo Bamba was super trash, and Bobo. You're and Bobo.
Yo, that's funny as a bit.
But yeah,
we got something. But Bobo was rich his whole life, and they say that nigga's mad cocky. He don't really be trying to play basketball. He just like naturally gifted type shit. That's what they said. I'm saying that's what they said on the Jeff Teague shit and all of that.
I think that when Wemby was coming into the game, I seen like everybody saying like we already have Wemby, and they was talking about Bobo.
That was Shaq.
But they wasn't giving him a shot.
Yeah,
Shaq said that.
But there's differences though.
I think that.
I think it's effort. Like,
man, I don't want to sound like I'm talking crazy. I think that Wemby's just more favorable.
Yeah, he's saying that he's been on his light skin tear. Yo.
I'm not trying.
That's what he's trying to say.
I'm not trying to say
he's
that.
Trying to be a colorist.
Nah, I'm saying Wemby's taller and his arms are longer.
They're the same
They're
height.
the exact same height. You're just saying because Wemby is light skinned, he looks like J. Cole.
That's what you're saying.
That's what you're saying. You
don't want to say it out loud. I'm not saying stuff like that.
But speaking of that, since we were talking about the podcast, let's talk about the downfall of all these hip hop podcasts.
I think that
and what y'all jacking right now, what y'all fucking with podcast.
I don't really listen to any podcast actually.
What clips are you drawn to more?
Jeff T got the fire clips.
I like Jeff T. Jeff T keeps it short and sweet too. He got a nice little 45-minute pod. In and out.
I like the Raw Room.
Who's that?
Darren Bates, Jalen Collins, King Dunlap.
Andrew Schultz podcast.
I definitely see them clips before.
I watched a little bit of Flagrant. I can't lie.
Flagrant's too white. It starts off cool, and then they start saying like white ideals, and I can't stay with it.
How that black guy doesn't be offending the black side
at all, because he don't want to lose his job.
You're like, yeah, you're kind of right, but
he has the easiest job. He probably gets like $80,000 to just be like,
a month.
Yep. Exactly, because they're a big ass pod. So he probably gets $80,000 a month to just be like, "Yep, you're right, Andrew."
Yeah,
he really doesn't say much.
Yeah, I can respect it. I shouldn't even look at things like he ain't defending, like he's just keeping his job.
Getting a check, man.
It's hard being black. It's already hard enough. So yeah,
he don't want to be. Schultz is probably like, I go on Brilliant Idiots when I want to argue with a black dude. Nigga, shut up.
But when Andrew Schultz be trying to get his shit off, that shit just be burning my soul a little bit because I can't.
Andrew Schultz, I hate when he talks about rap. I'm like, shut the fuck.
I hated when he was talking about Caitlin Clark. He was like, "Oh man, everybody knows Caitlin Clark's the greatest basketball in the world. Just give her the damn trophy. Just put her on the damn Olympics."
Him and Pat McAfee both, like they were just.
She's the
sucking
reason
her tits.
She's the reason everybody's watching the game. She's the one that everybody wants to see. Nobody was watching the game before her. Like, just put her on the team. That shit was pissing me off.
That shit was low key a little racist to me. I'm like, there's mad people that play.
And it's crazy that I keep watching
at least another girl that's good, like the beautiful Asia Wilson.
She wasn't on the Olympic team? She was.
She was.
But I'm saying, like, she's like a way better player.
They
she's
just
MVP.
don't put rookies on the NBA on the Olympic team. It's always been. They get one
Candace
person
Parker.
from college. They get somebody from college, and Candace Parker was an exception once.
Won Rookie of the Year, MVP.
Yeah, they had to put her on.
And she made the Olympic team?
Of course.
All right, so Candace Parker being the exception is pretty cool. And I like Caitlin Clark. I think she's a beast.
She's nice.
Most definitely Rookie of the Year. She deserves
For sure.
it. But, I mean,
this Angel Reese really not that good.
But people just say stuff like that just to cause a divide. They want to make you hate Caitlin Clark or hate Angel Reese, and I think that's mad weird.
They try and get their Larry Bird, Magic Johnson off.
I mean, that's what's going on, but Caitlin Clark, tough, too
Yeah,
tough.
it's not really like that because Angel Reese isn't, her talent isn't close to Caitlin Clark.
I always
Caitlin Clark's
thought of.
way better than her.
I'm not saying all that, but I always thought of
What she do better? Be tall,
injuries.
be tall, and wear lace fronts.
Angel Reese is actually a beast. She just needs to get consistent with her scoring though. But to be able to defend, stop people, grab hella boards, break records with the boards and everything, like to be able to play other parts of the game and not just be shooting all crazy, which actually waters down the game a little bit. I mean, I respect it. I like seeing defense when I'm watching basketball.
She's mostly rebounding.
She was literally like
she's pretty good defensively. She's mostly rebounding.
Make this way better though in her own way. She was the Draymond Green of the WNBA last season.
That sounds disgusting.
Let me take it back. She was the Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman. I'm the WNBA.
That's more comparable though. That's the actually.
But with points though, she had 30-point games. She had 25-point games. Angel Reese.
She in college.
In the WNBA.
It's her first year.
She's been snapping. That's what I'm talking about.
She's not. I mean,
she averages a double-double.
She's good in her own right.
Big double-doubles.
Yeah, big double-doubles. But at the same time, they're on her own. Like she gets the board, misses it, gets the board, misses
That's
it.
What I mean. Like she's good in her own right.
It looks like stat padding a little bit.
When has grabbing offensive rebounds been a crime?
It's not a crime.
It's
but
one of the most
But if it looks like you're strategically missing it to get your own rebound, to do it again and again,
she should let somebody else get it and then block it, huh?
No, she should just make the bucket.
We started off with saying she could get better, be more consistent with her shooting. Maybe something wrong with her eyes.
Caitlin Clark just has a.
He says she look like Sid.
Nah, yeah, she definitely does. Yeah.
Nah, she don't. She's attractive. They're both attractive. They're both attractive young ladies.
Nah, Caitlin Clark looked like the bull off of SVU.
Because you see her in sport mode, but when she gets in club mode, she be in her bit ass.
She still look like bull from SVU
with a dress.
She look like who?
Keebler.
Stabler.
Yeah.
Stabler.
She looked like Stabler.
Exactly like Stabler with a wig. A big ass long head.
I don't know, cause I can't say that. And she got a biscuit, right?
A big head? What do you mean a biscuit? I'm not looking at that dude's ass.
You call her a guy? You serious? That's what they're doing? Yeah, I need to get in the loop, yo. I don't know what people are doing. I don't
know. No, I'm just saying I'm not looking at her ass. She's not a chick I would look at like that. She's kind of she's okay looking. For real, when the next class gets in there, then it's gonna be popping with like Paige Beckers and Juju.
Juju's coming out next year?
Probably not 2 more years. But Paige Beckers will come out next year, and Paige Beckers is actually way better than Caitlin Clark. Mark my words.
Paige Buckner is better than Caitlin Clark?
Paige Beckers. She was the one that was really the famous one.
Paige Buckner?
Bro, she tore her ACL.
Yeah, she got hurt, and then Caitlin Clark kind of took all the.
She plays for Connecticut?
Yeah.
Oh, she's a beast.
She's literally a monster.
Yeah, she is a beast.
We'll see.
Yeah, but Juju coming.
Too,
when Juju coming over.
Juju gonna break all the records.
Juju like Bron.
Yeah, she be with Bron and them and everything. She's a beast. She came in cooking. There were some other girls that are cooking, them South Carolina girls that were
full something with an F.
There was like 2 girls on the South Carolina team that was complete monsters. I can't wait to see all of them in the
WNBA. Flau'jae from LSU.
No, the girl, she's number 12 for
Flau'jae gonna make it to the WNBA.
South Carolina. She plays like
talking about a center.
No, she's a guard. She's small and she plays like, no disrespect, a dude for real. Like she really be crossing bitches.
Oh, she left-handed for real.
The shorty for South Carolina that be doing all the crazy ass layups and on some Kyrie shit. She's fucking nasty. I can't think of her name. Something with an F.
I feel like all them girls were next level talent. Yo, they was cooking. And the WA's adding 4 more teams, right?
Yeah, there's 2. Two next year, and then I think in a year or 2 they'll add another.
I think Philly gets one.
That's fire. What they got right now? 15. How Philly doesn't have a WNBA?
I think they're at only 12.
Maybe they should hit different.
There's only 12 teams
because all the owners of the WNBA also own the NBA teams.
And what's wrong with that?
Maybe he don't want to own NBA team.
I
I
think
think
they
that
looked at. I think they were looking at like the college girls teams around that area, and if they're not super popping, then they're not giving you a team. Because when has Connecticut got a team before Philly ever? They got a fucking team in Connecticut,
Bro, they got a
Well,
team
Philly
in
does have women's.
Indianapolis.
Philly
right?
does have women's sports leagues of
We
everything.
do,
now.
but they're
do.
not like super. Like none of the college teams are really that big.
Nova's not big.
It's not all like that.
Temple not big.
But they're
Not
all
girl
they're just
wise.
D1 schools that get smacked around.
No, they used to be Penn State used to be good girl wise, but then it just
remember
hasn't
that.
been all like that. So that's why a lot of the girls from around here kind of like go down south for real. Well, there ain't really been that many girls from around here though. Like white wise, there's a lot of girls though, but I think WNBA is gonna be super popping soon. I think when they tap into all of the relationship shit,
They gotta stop hating
just
on
gonna go crazy.
Caitlin Clark though.
I think that they want you to think people are hating on Caitlyn
Bro,
Clark.
they're
I don't
hating
really
on
see the
Caitlyn
hate.
Clark.
Everybody likes her.
They're hating on Caitlin Clark.
I think it's like you be like, hey, Aja
Bro,
Wilson had a great game, but what about Caitlyn Clark? I'm talking about Aja Wilson though, but Caitlyn Clark's cool. Nah, you're hating on Caitlyn Clark because she's such and such and such. She's the best. You
I
got to
think
talk
that's
about
what
her
it's-
every time.
So that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like the players need to stop hating on Caitlin Clark, dog.
I don't think that the players are hating on her.
Bro, the one like bitch from oh my damn.
Woo, that was a whopper.
But yeah, the
one young lady.
Yeah, the one chick from Chicago fucking clothesline that. Bro, are you serious?
I didn't
I
believe
think
it
that
until they said that like Caitlin Clark got like 20% of all the flagrant fouls in the whole league.
that were on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they was mopping her though, but it's
I
because they're
didn't
playing
believe
good
it.
defense. They're trying to stop her from scoring.
And she's light.
Bro,
Like,
what's
she's
that
little.
mean?
I feel like if
She's a
What's
little
that
rookie.
mean? She's right now. She's the reason why all them players get chartered flights now.
Here we go.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Andrew
Here
Schultz,
we
man.
go.
So-
I'm just saying.
But she advocated for it. She was like, "I'm not getting a charter flight unless all the other girls get charter flights." She did that.
I'm just saying.
She stood down on 10 toes. That's what she did.
Nah, but it was only her team getting charter flights at first.
And then what happened? Some person complained.
Everybody else complained.
Oh, so all right. So she got that's tough. That's tough.
Trendsetter.
I guess if you want to give her credit for that, I don't get how she gets credit for that.
Get a sneaker deal as a rookie.
That's fire. I think that's completely fire. People put who they want to be at the top at the end of the day.
Right.
Seriously, if anybody would have started off like Caitlyn Clark started in the WNBA, they probably would have got benched because the spots are so rare and they don't even hold players for that long. Caitlyn Clark want like mad games just being an empty bucket. Like she was just shooting up mad shots. She could don't get in mad turnovers. If she wasn't Caitlyn Clark, she would have been off that team. But they pick who they want to be great and they elevate that person. Shout out to Smush Parker because he was a really good basketball player.
I don't know
And
about
Kobe
any of that.
Kobe took all his shine.
I ain't gonna know about any of that. She's really nice as hell.
No,
Really.
Caitlyn Clark is a beast. She was allowed time to adjust to the game, get her shit together, and get good.
I'll say yes. She was given the keys to a team right out of college, whereas most people that are rookies, you probably have to like work your way up. She was allowed to make a lot of mistakes her first
Let's not act like she wasn't playing
games.
with a slouch. She still got what's her name from South Carolina on that team.
Yeah, she was nice, and the other girl that be putting up like 30.
And the two guard, the other
black
shooting
shorty.
guard.
If she was anybody else and she went like 5 games without getting buckets, and then she would have like one game where she got like 2 3-pointers, and everybody's going, she drained 2, yeah, she got it, she figured it out. Like,
Yeah, that is true.
If
'Cause
it
when
was
she was shitting it up when she first
like
started.
there was
Bro,
girls
it's
that
gonna
got.
be like Bronny. What are you talking about?
Nah, way worse.
I'm not against it though, but I just want to be known. Like, I just feel like not saying just because she wear anything, because LeBron James was picked to be the fucking GOAT too. Like, I mean, I was just saying they pick and choose who they want to be the top person. It's not a race thing. They pick their person and they make sure
No.
works.
I'm saying that's what's going on with Bronny, not LeBron.
I don't know if Bronny was picked. I think there's too much pushback against it. Honestly, unless we go out there and see Bronny get 20 minutes a game, I don't know.
Yeah, there ain't no way. He's getting like 2 minutes again.
Like if he goes out there and gets 20 and he misses every shot for the first 4 games, and then he comes back and he starts making 6 points, and it's hella impressive. 6 points, 4 assists. Like, yeah, Bronny's got it, man. I mean, then I'll be like, that's some favoritism. But right now, he's kind of getting treated like shit.
Unless the
You
Still a
think they
kid.
recreate the dunk? You think Bron and Bronny
That'd be
recreate
dope.
the D-Wade Bron dunk?
that'd be dope.
I
if
think
they
they're gonna
did.
do it at least once.
If they did that, that shit would be played on Sports Center like a million
I
times.
think
Bro,
we'll see it. I think we're gonna see it in preseason.
If you're on the opposing team, you gotta get the flagrant
Yeah,
too.
you gotta snatch somebody out the air.
Bro,
Fuck
flagrant two, eject me,
What
dog.
if it's
Fuck
a-
all that.
What if it's a preseason game and they're beating a team by like 40 and they do it?
Flagrant
really
two.
really
Flagrant two,
Right
dog.
in the knee.
They're up 40 and they're just doing magic father son shit.
That's the only time Bronny's gonna get in if they're up 30. And Bron ain't gonna play, but they're gonna figure out a way.
Yeah, but
There's too much hype around it.
We should stay on rookies since we're on rookies and I lost my notepad. But how do you feel about Caleb Williams?
Trash.
Shitting it up.
You think he's stinking it up?
Trash. He looks like Justin Fields with better weapons.
Yo,
I think
that's crazy.
that's giving him a little credit.
He looks like Justin Fields with better weapons. You've seen what Justin Fields is doing in Pittsburgh.
Right. I mean, but Justin Fields actually knows how to run away from NFL defenders. I don't know what the hell Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams looks like Bryce Young,
He looked like me out there.
just running around, throwing the ball, looking stupid.
It's like it was like he was cool, and then once that pressure came, he just didn't know what the hell to do. He just starts running around in circles and jumping
I
over
figured,
people.
though. I
Like
figured.
he does it backwards, but I'm rooting for him. I picked him up in fantasy in one of my fantasy leagues. I started in week 1, regretted that. But yeah,
Sheesh. Gave about what 3 points.
it was bad. It was really bad. They won.
He's I don't know. You gotta see what he got, man.
Maybe it's like a everybody can't be CJ Stroud type situation.
Exactly. CJ Stroud's the next Cam Newton.
What other rookies came in and dominated besides Cam Newton?
CJ Stroud, Joe
Dakota
Burrow.
Rain, Prescott.
No,
Dak Prescott dominated his first year.
he didn't start.
Been dominant.
Romo
first
got
year.
hurt in his first season, and Dak
played
went,
well.
went undefeated.
He didn't start the season.
Well, I guess
He
Brady
didn't play like
Brady
2
in his
games.
first start.
But that was like 4 years into his career.
Yeah, he
Dak
developed
played,
into that.
Dak played and
We talking about who got thrown in from
Yeah,
the jump.
Dak played and cooked his rookie year, so we got to put Dak in that list.
No, he didn't start the season.
After 2 games, Tony Romo's back
Oh.
went out.
Kyler Murray was cooking as a rookie.
No,
Hell yeah.
he hasn't won shit.
So
What
like,
the fuck neither did Cam.
and seriously,
Russ,
because I like
Yeah,
the
Russ was cooking
got
young.
off. Russ got off. I like to say.
Ben Roethlisberger. I think he went to the Super Bowl. I think he won the Super Bowl.
You serious?
yeah,
think he
won
was-
Super Bowl his rookie year.
Yeah.
And then you got to think of the people that didn't do great, like Peyton Manning,
Yeah,
Drew
ass.
Brees.
Super ass.
Hold on, what?
Brett
Not
Favre.
Drew Brees got a ring.
No,
And
I'm
not his
saying he
rookie
was
year?
ass. He
Rook-
got
not his rookie
traded.
year.
He got rid
He
of
got
his ass.
he got traded what? First contract after?
Yeah, it was about his 4th year. He had that crazy ass injury where his arm went all the way back.
And then
The
went
wrong way.
went to New Orleans and turned into the GOAT.
One
One of the GOATs, not
Yeah.
the GOAT.
he was up there.
That's crazy. So
He literally threw to his arm, gave up.
and now we got Bryce Young.
Ugh.
Oh,
That's just sad.
Yeah,
Mad
I feel
sad.
bad because everybody was acting like he's the next one, and now he's.
I
like-
never said that.
He went from like the next one to ain't shit in a year and a half.
I never
It's the
said
CJ
that.
Stroud effect. Like everybody's
Yeah.
gonna be rated on the scale of CJ
All
Stroud.
the people back then that were saying, I think actually CJ Stroud is the better one, and everybody was like, how? What the fuck? Now they look super smart.
That
Bro,
was
they
me.
would
Me
they had
looking
Trent
super
they
smart.
had Trent I mean not Trent Richardson. What's his name? Anthony Richardson. Anthony Richardson over Bryce Young too. They said he
Same year.
yeah, they said he could they said Anthony Richardson could
Oh,
beat
that
Pat
was,
Mahomes
yeah.
if they
Who was that for?
Anthony Richardson does some amazing things, and then he follows up with doing
Some
the dumbest thing
bullshit,
ever.
yeah.
I don't get that. Is he blind?
They said he's this yesterday was his 20th start from high school. That's crazy.
Once he's sharp, I think he can polish up. That's crazy that you can make you jump
I
to the
seen him
NFL
play
that
in
fast.
Florida one time, and I knew he was going to be like top pick because he's so big and fast.
The-
Pause. But he is. He's like I can't say. Well, he's really. He's pause. He is, man. What the fuck? Don't do this, y'all. Come on.
Nah,
Keep
it's
it.
nice to hear you admiring another black
Nah,
man.
I'm saying he's a real big dude. He's fast as fuck, and he can really throw that shit. You seen that throw?
He throws that shit.
He threw the
He
ball.
threw a 90-yard bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah, he throws them dots. Throwing that shit's crazy though.
Pause. He do. He
We
does.
ain't a
though.
pause podcast, yo. But seriously, when you start doing shit like that and saying the craziest things after it,
We're talking about sports. Though,
but
so it's like,
yeah, I wasn't on no pause shit. I ain't paused nobody. But yeah, nah,
that was a little too crazy. I had to pause myself.
yeah, nah, Anthony Richardson is. You think he's gonna be good? You think
Yeah.
he's gonna be nice,
Yeah.
Probably not.
like Jameis Winston?
No, I think he'll be better.
Jameis Winston got a shot though. We can't ever say Jameis Winston didn't get a chance, right?
Bro, Jameis Winston went 30 for 30 in a season.
Yeah, Jameis Winston.
That was a crazy stat. But it was like, damn, he did throw for 30 though.
30 TDs, 30 interceptions.
Yeah, 30 for 30 with mad passing yards.
Yeah, he was actually killing it, but he just has no type of accuracy.
I be thinking that these guys have vision problems. Like they just don't.
I think he did. I think he actually got
Remember-
his shit fixed.
Rudy Gay went like half his career with bad eyes, and didn't get them fixed until later in his career. He couldn't see his whole career.
Then became a shooter.
Yeah,
He was just dunking on people.
but yeah, I'm topicked out. Whatever you just wanna.
So
throw in there.
since we talking about football, how you feel about the Kendrick halftime performance?
That's a good way.
Yeah,
That's
wow.
all
I can't say that I'm against it. I'm not super excited for it. I'm gonna watch it. It's gonna be cool. I didn't get hyped like, oh, Kendrick's on it.
Do you agree with the masses?
I thought No Limit or somebody was gonna be on it. When I swear I seen something on Instagram that said Master B's the ambassador or something, and I was like, oh, he's most definitely gonna have like some No Limit type set or something.
Okay. That would be cool for him to be an ambassador, but I don't even think he got music big enough to do on the Super Bowl.
Nah, not the classics.
He got one song.
I think I'm too black. That's the problem. I be thinking that rappers from when I was young are bigger than they actually are.
I think he's super famous.
He's
but
famous.
I don't think music wise.
They ain't really do like no A-list movies.
What
or
are they
nothing
gonna do?
like that.
Romeo? They gonna do the Romeo?
No,
song?
they gonna do all the No
Romeo.
Limit. It ain't my fault. Did I do that?
Nah, they can't have
Ooh.
mystical out there.
Right, you
dog.
can't have no mystical even close.
Damn, I forgot
Fucking
he's
serial
out here
rapist.
grabbing shit.
Like,
They could
it
have
gotta
Cash
be-
Money though.
You could
I'm
have.
pretty sure those two like hate each other.
Who?
Cash Money. And,
Back in the day, it was like natural to
uh,
pit
No
two
Limit.
people against each other. They're both from Louisiana.
Master P killed one of the Cash Money artists.
Not Soulja Slim though, right?
Yeah, Soulja Slim.
Wasn't Soulja Slim Master P's friend?
It was his artist, and then he went and signed with Baby, and then he died.
Lit him up.
That's when C Murder got locked up.
Soulja Slim's slow motion, right?
Yeah.
He was about to be big.
Yeah,
They were saying like he was really
He
gonna
the
be
next
one of them.
juvenile.
And then he didn't want to sign with Master P because Master P was jerking niggas, pause. And then he had he went with this nigga that he didn't know that Birdman was way worse. He signed with Birdman and he just got shot outside his house.
sitting on his porch.
Yeah, like just murked.
Damn.
Like you're super famous. You're literally the man in your city and you just get popped.
But I
Right in
swear
front of your
that's one
crib.
of the that's like one of the earliest hip hop deaths that I've heard of, and I remember Master P and them doing tributes for him after he passed.
Of course.
Immediately.
We might find out some crazy shit from this Diddy arrest.
You think Master P's gonna get diddled?
I think Ho's next.
You think Ho's gonna get diddled?
Ho about to catch it.
You think he's out here doing some weird freaky stuff?
I think he sacrificed Aaliyah for
Why-
Oh
Beyonce.
shit.
Why every time black people go down is for doing some freaky sexual shit?
Because that's all they going to
And
put
that's how
on
to
them.
that's
think
how to
Ho's-
turn the black community against them
Do you
too.
think hoes out here having freak offs? Everybody's against people fucking with kids. But you think hoes out here having freak offs?
Probably.
Yeah. Bro, he ran a train on Foxy Brown.
Nigga, the hood was different before cameras and reality TV shows and all this and that.
Bro, everybody
wants
was
to-
a victim.
I think Hov
Nobody wants to talk about it, but we all knew somebody in middle school or high school that used to get picked up by a nigga in a car with a mustache.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to see young girls in like when I
All
was
the
like
time.
sixth
I'm
Yeah,
like,
grade.
damn.
Sixth grade,
even when we was in high school.
sixth grade niggas
High-
looking for that new girl they heard that just stepped on the property coming from McCaskey.
Yeah, real shit though.
Seriously,
So-
and now that I look at it, I want to get back to this topic that we was on from that we was on. But hanging outside of schools after you leave the school is mad creepy.
Super creepy.
Mad nasty.
If you're not picking up a sibling or visiting old like teachers, and you got like 2 years to do that. You don't try to fucking visit old teachers and you like 23, nigga. No.
I think you visit them 10 years later.
That ass.
I know people like they got out of school and then that next year they came back to see the teachers, or like they play sports type shit and you go back to see the niggas you play with. But if you're 23,
Let's play
you're
with
20,
Let's play the high school let out, bro.
that shit used to be super weird when niggas used to do that. Yeah.
Go see Mr. Albright.
Nah, they want to
Super
play the let out.
weird.
They want to see the new 9th graders.
It was super weird,
Mad
but at the
nasty.
same time, it wasn't that weird.
You
'cause
talking
niggas
about-
was fucking them
But
girls
you talking about niggas older than us though.
way older than us.
Yeah, that's just crazy. But how did,
Perpetrating a fraud,
got to
acting
this-
like you young.
because Jay-Z, do you think that Jay-Z has something
Stealing
to do,
your way out the country.
You
All
think
right.
Jay-Z has something to do with Lil Wayne not being able to do the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
I seen a statement from the Super Bowl people that said Jay-Z picks the Super Bowl performer every time
Nah.
and he's never missed.
Nah, Jay-Z loves Lil Wayne. He wouldn't fuck him over.
Yeah, he did.
I think Jay-Z loves Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
We didn't even get to talk about it. Do we think Jay-Z's a scumbag or do we not think Jay-Z's a scumbag?
I think he
do.
used to be a scumbag. I don't think he's a scumbag
Like
no more.
they say
He's too up.
they say Jay-Z's like directly
The
like,
godfather of rap.
He plays a direct part into the gentrification of Brooklyn.
Oh yeah, for sure. He tricked everybody into selling their property so they could make the Barclay Centers
And
and lied like he really owned the Nets. Nigga, you don't own the Nets.
he
owned a percentage.
That's my only
Yeah,
That'd be
and
my
then
only
a
problem.
Russian fucking billionaire came and bought the property and the fucking stadium. Now white people own Brooklyn. Dummy.
That'd be my only problem with Jay-Z. I be trying to support the stuff that he puts on us, and then it's not his no more. Like he had everybody hyped for Tidal, thinking it's gonna be a black network, and then it's somebody else's.
Jay-Z's problem is he sells us. He sells his influence with black people to companies, and then he makes money off of it. That's basically what he does. It's
Is
like,
he still part?
all right,
of
I'm fucking off of what?
Duce?
Yeah, he owns Juice still.
I don't even know anything.
He might
about
have sold
Duce
that back to the people, too.
I think he did.
I
Actually,
think
he did.
he
I
had like a
think he did.
lawsuit with them that
Yeah.
they was making way more money. They was making way more money than they was giving him or
Yeah,
something. He
he
wanted to
wanted
raise
his
his
whole
cut
part.
because he exceeded expectations of what the sales were going to
Yeah.
be.
And then, that does
He-
tie it into. I think Diddy seen that, and then he tried to.
Diddy did it right after.
Uh-oh. Here it comes.
But Diddy's main problem was he did it way too late because Ciroc was already a staple. It didn't need Diddy anymore.
Well, he wasn't doing with Ciroc. It was with De Leon.
But it's the same owner, Diego Tequila or something is the owner.
Something, and then they had them two tequilas. I think it was just
And
he was,
DeLeon.
and Casamigos. And you seen what Casamigos went?
So Diddy wanted to sue because, but what I don't get Diddy suing. Casamigos is
He was
bigger
saying
than
that,
DeLeon.
he was saying that they're all right. It's basically like a company, so they both had the brands. He was like, "Well, I had my brand for longer, and I've already proven with Ciroc that I can blow a brand up." But you gave fucking George Clooney almost $1 billion for Casamigos, and you barely put anything into my brand to even blow it up.
And they're
Because
like,
really, nobody gave a fuck about De Leon.
that's right. And they're probably sitting there like saying the same thing. We thought that you can pop it yourself. You're Diddy.
And they might just like, we're shooting for a bigger market.
But
like,
you see
Diddy's bringing the black people, George Clooney's bringing everybody,
And
the whole world.
And people are already drinking what Diddy put out. Like people
Yeah,
already,
they might. I don't think nobody was really checking for that.
Seriously,
shit,
I remember
so.
when I was first starting to go to the bars and stuff. The first thing that came out of my mouth was, "Let me get some Ciroc," basically, because that was like the only
That's what
liquor
it
that I
was,
knew by
yeah.
name. Like, and that was because Diddy, and I most definitely wasn't going to ask for no Nuvo. Nothing like that. That was like the only other one that I knew.
Grey Goose.
That shit was strong as fuck. That was just too strong, way too strong.
I
think he
guess.
got Ciroc popping, and they thought. I think what you're saying is right. Like, no, I think somebody else gonna pop it. I think what you're saying is right. He got Ciroc popping, and I think the company was like, "Man, we don't gotta give you money. You do it. Do your Diddy stuff. Start dancing and all that shit."
And then to add, Casa, now that we're talking about it this way, Casamigo got the craziest promotional package. The same way Ciroc did though, because remember they said when Diddy was out, Diddy would be giving everybody a Ciroc bottle. Like he probably had like a limited supply, expenses. Every rapper was talking about it. I'm pretty sure they paid rappers to talk about it.
And
Same thing with Casamigos. There's songs. Little Baby had a Casamigos line that ran a whole entire year. That made me want to try it, and this shit made me feel weird, and I never drank it again. But
and if y'all remember on the playoffs, Casamigos was like the thing, the sponsor shit. Like every time the playoffs they show some shit, it would be Casamigos under it. Like,
that programming is crazy. It
is
made you
what it
feel like.
is, man.
Are they doing that same thing with Don Julio? Because that's all I hear people talking about now.
Most likely.
I wonder who owns that.
Don Julio getting treated like honey dog.
Yeah.
It's actually a solid replacement out there right now. I hear every girl when I'm out, if I'm like, yo, what you drinking? Julio.
Is it even?
I thought it was some expensive
it's
shit.
that
It ain't
shit.
even expensive.
Don Julio make you act a foolio. Whoever the fuck said that, they probably paid them. It's probably the same shit, yo. They just market to us like that, yo.
Seriously, I want to hate on it, but I can't because that shit is so damn brilliant and so simple.
It's not a bad plan.
It's like there's.
It's what those type of industries always did. They had to force them to stop selling cigarettes to kids. Remember they used to have a fucking cartoon shit.
I thought, when seriously, I think that there was a point in time where everybody could just smoke cigs.
That's how they made it seem. It was okay until they forced them to stop.
When I used to hang out with my cousins and we was like 8 years old, 9 years old, they would always randomly have random friends and they would go to like some little hill and they would sit there and smoke cigarettes.
I never.
I tried to smoke one. That shit was the wildest experience ever. That shit was hard. That hurt. But they were smoking them like adults.
That's how they do this shit. They marketed shit. Not everything is really an ad, man.
Like you said about the bubblegum candy and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, the cigarette.
That us fucking fake smoking. And putting water in little caps. Remember that?
Damn.
No.
Chewing tobacco gum.
Yeah, for real. The big chew.
The chew. Yeah, you ain't experienced that.
What, Big Chew? Yeah, with the ugly ass baseball player on the front. It was long, stringy, and pink. Pause.
Oh shit.
That's nasty.
Damn, let it go, yeah. That Calvin Cambridge joke was hilarious, but you ain't had to shoot at him this whole pod.
I didn't even shoot at him. I asked him.
You've been coming at him being light skinned like
I
for
never
at least
came
an
at
hour.
Damn, I'm seriously.
Every topic you find a way to draw it back to that.
I just simply asked was asking him if he didn't relate because he wasn't like tacking in on the subject. So I thought he didn't relate to it.
Oh no, I was just waiting.
All of our experiences were different.
Yeah. You think I don't think Kendrick has enough songs to like make the Super Bowl enjoyable.
How long do they get?
15 minutes.
Yes,
we gonna be alright? Not like us 2 times.
No.
See, like ain't nobody trying to hear that.
Now Kendrick got mad songs. I can't even act like that. Kendrick got slaps for days. He been around forever. Swimming pools. He can do he can
bring out Dr. Dre.
He can be Kendrick Lamar and rap anything he wants, and everybody's gonna be hype. He can do the 8 doobies to the face shit. Seriously,
he could bring out fucking Taylor
Weed's
Swift.
legal in California. Oh no, this is in New Orleans. Damn.
So
weed's not
that
legal
happened.
That might be a real big part of it. Weed is like you go to jail for real for weed.
Did you see that Drake got the World Cup?
What you mean?
He's performing at the World Cup,
the biggest stage in the world.
Yeah, we just shit on him.
And seriously, to us, it's still not as big as the Super
That's
Bowl.
what Drake is such a.
That's what I was saying. I was like, bro.
But that's what his point is. He's saying like, I don't give a fuck. I could not be popping in America and still be who I am. I think that's what his whole point is.
He said that in his diss.
Yeah, like he don't care. I mean, he cared, but it's like, nigga, I'm global. Which whatever.
I forget how he said it, but he said they're only popping in the States. They don't get no traction out of overseas.
Which isn't true. Kendrick just had one of the biggest touring hip hop tours
Drake's
of all time.
might be the biggest international.
Was it international or was it?
It was international. 109 cities. This nigga talk about it all the time.
Drake
or Kendrick?
Kendrick. They talk about it all the time. On the Breakfast Club.
Is this before or after the beef?
Before. He just got off tour.
Let me look this shit up. I don't believe
this is why we need a producer, yo. Anybody who wants to be a producer on our podcast, I swear, when we blow up, we will pay you. But till then, we can't pay.
He had the top tour since like maybe the Lil Wayne I Am Music tour.
What sparked you up though?
109 city tour. And if he did get beat, then he got beat by that Drake tour that just the one he just did not too long ago. Do y'all, any of y'all, since we wait for him to look for that, will y'all be partaking in music activities this weekend?
I gotta work.
I've been an adult.
I'll be starting at 6 in the morning, man, early to be trying to party and stuff.
Yeah, 6 a.m. That shit come fast as fuck.
It does.
Toes with the slowest thumbs in the West.
Kendrick's number 4 on the list I'm looking at.
What's the list looking like?
Drake's number 1.
That's what I heard. He's a singer though, also.
Drake's number 1.
And it's not a solo tour because he had 21.
Ho's number 2.
Who was on that tour?
Joe Lewis. I don't fucking know, bro. I don't fucking know. All I know is Kendrick Lamar's number 4.
Joe Lewis. I think I just made up some shit.
The streets is crazy.
But yeah, like I feel like Lil Wayne would have been better. It'd have been a better moment because the Super Bowl next year is in California anyway.
Yeah, Lil Wayne could do it.
No, for what?
I think that next year. I think it's
for
not,
what?
I think,
Especially if it was in L.A. Especially if it was in L.A. You had Dr. Dre do it.
You think it can be rap again next year?
Why not?
You don't think it's going to switch to something else? You don't think we're going to see a pop like a Selena Gomez?
No, fuck no.
I think that there's too much pushback on Taylor Swift, but it could have been Taylor Swift this year for real. I think we're going to see one of those Ariana Grandes.
Nah.
Sabrina Carpenter.
I don't know who that is.
One of them. We're going to see one of those.
Adele, maybe.
Adele would be a good one that would bring everybody out. Yeah, I think we're going to see something different next year.
It would be a LGBT.
What's that one guy's name that sings that one song?
Sam
Lose
Smith.
Control. Who sings that song? Lose Control.
That's not going to be him. He only has that one song.
Yeah, that song's so fire though.
Oh, okay. Well, this list I have is
Tommy
like
Kitchens.
Total touring like their whole careers. It's Drake, Jay-Z, Post Malone, and then Kendrick Lamar.
Drake's number 1?
Yeah.
But that's like of all time, all their tours, all the hip hop tours put together, he has like the most. But solo tour, it was Kendrick Lamar because they don't count that last one because they had 21 on it.
Who y'all think won that Kendrick Lamar Drake battle?
That's stupid.
Yeah, what are we talking about here?
Do you really think that you think Kendrick won?
Of course.
Yeah.
Do you think that media didn't control y'all brains and program y'all to think that Kendrick won?
No.
Better songs.
Do you think that
I never agree with media.
what's the word that I'm looking for? Do you think that the podcasters were moving with integrity when they was reporting on the Drake Kendrick beef, like how they was talking and
Nah. Maul was acting like a bitch. No.
Maul was crashing out, yo. That was bad.
And I don't know who Kendrick's guy was. I don't think Kendrick really had nobody.
Joe
Button was going hard. He gave Kendrick Lamar.
Joe Budden's less Kendrick and more anti-Drake.
Joe Button gave Kendrick Lamar a game plan, wrote his rap for him. Basically, on his podcast, you can talk about this, you can talk about that.
And I think he went through with it. I think he executed that.
It was literally play by play. He told Drake what he couldn't do. Drake, you can't make no back-to-back type records. No dancey dance shit is gonna get you out of this, buddy. And he was like, "What's that word that when people are acting like that? What is that called? When people are just being all in your face, extra Joe about somebody else just to get on your nerves."
Dick riding.
Dick riding. There you go. He was dick riding like crazy. But in your face with it.
Oh, no. I guess, yeah. But Joe Budden really hates Drake. So
I think this is the perfect time to use the word glazing. Joe Budden was glazing, right?
He's a glazer.
Maul was glazing.
Both of them was glazing.
Maul was crashing out because he was actually angry about it.
But it was just over the top. It was over the top with Maul, man. He did that shit so much it made me not like his pod. And I was really like a real big Rory and Maul.
He got his own solo pod now?
Nah,
Rory
I like
Maul.
Rory and Maul. I like their pod until that.
I ain't never seen an episode.
I followed them.
I'll tune in. I'll tap in.
But once they got on that being super biased towards Drake, I was like, I only fuck with y'all for y'all opinions. And now I know Drake bought you.
So do you watch Academics?
Bro, I hate
I thought that being a Jamaican, you would be a big academic support.
I
He's
hate
the
him.
Jamaicans that we don't fuck with. Like he's a fucking lame in real life.
Seriously, I don't know. I think
He makes us look bad. Like Jamaicans are cool. This
I
nigga's a
liked
fucking nerd.
academics until he started talking about politics. But other than that, like he was alright. Like he just started talking stupid.
Bro, I hate how politicians start reaching out to streamers.
They're the new celebrity.
Like Aiden Ross.
That shit was pretty bad. But I don't know. I think that you got to do everything that you could to get anybody's attention because that's all it's about is getting the most votes.
Gotta get the vote.
Well, what were we talking about before that anyway?
Super Bowl.
Nah, that we was just literally just talking about
the beef.
The beef.
The Drake,
Who won?
The Drake and Wayne beef.
The Drake and Kendrick
I
beef?
mean, Drake and Kendrick.
Who do you think won?
Of course.
Oh yeah, nah. I forgot. That's what we was talking about. Yeah, Drake was killing it, and then Kendrick Lamar. Oh, we was talking about the podcasters being biased.
Yeah,
that's what we was talking about. Yeah,
super biased.
Yeah, but do y'all watch back into the fall off of podcasts anyway? Like I feel like a lot of people's actions during these times contributed to people losing interest in their shows. Just people are getting turned off by people's opinions. You don't think that? I think that I used to watch Shannon Sharp's podcast every night, like he used to do the late night shit. And then he started talking like people were hating on Caitlin Clark.
Because they were.
He was super caping. I think that in my mind, I've always felt like nobody hates Caitlin Clark. I think that she's actually great, but people were just trying to cause that divide because that makes more money. Like if you pick a team, pick a side, you're going to spend money on it.
Yep. That's pretty much it. She ain't really do nothing to be hated for.
So, and then it leads me to think like either me personally, I would think a guy like Shannon Sharp knows better and knows that this is what they're doing. And if he does, he took a side.
Says a man that goes live fucking on camera.
I think that might be a publicity stunt to make himself not look like he was sassy.
Definitely.
What if it was an ad?
Huh?
If it was an ad?
Definitely.
What if it was an ad?
Definitely a
like he used it as an ad. Cause you know how in the joint he promotes dick pills or whatever.
I think it was since he's pretty big now and he's probably getting a lot of brand talks and they're just like, we don't know, man, we would sponsor you, but you kind of got this little sassy tail on you.
It's when he got out of the car in that green outfit.
Yeah, and people always thought Shannon Sharp was gay because he's like super like put together. He don't got a beard.
I always thought he was just like a guy that grew up around his mom and grandma.
Anybody without a beard is super weird. Period. You don't even got a mustache and you're like 50. So.
I think that anybody who doesn't have facial hair is lucky that can comfortably rock it.
No, you will have a pedophile face. That's very weird.
Everybody?
Yeah. So I think that he was going out there trying to find deals and everybody like, hey, you're kind of soft. We don't want to fuck with you. So he's like, all right, I'm going to show y'all. Bam. Drops a sex tape.
It wasn't even a sex tape.
It was a moan tape.
Ooh, Michelle.
Put this dick in you. Ooh.
Take this, Michelle.
Bend that thing over.
Sound like Darth Vader.
Skip.
But like it's crazy because he did that, but Paul Pierce just went live at home with some bitches.
And cocaine.
Yeah.
Where'd you see cocaine?
I'm pretty sure it was there.
You can't say cocaine and you ain't know cocaine was there.
But he was having a reckless party with a bunch of strippers jumping around on TV working
What's
for
that
Disney, working for Disney
home.
Network. And the only problem with Paul, seriously, we just gotta keep it a yard instead of trying to make this it's anything other than what it is type thing. Paul Pierce can't stand on his own 2 feet. Shannon Sharp can stand on his own 2 feet. As long as there's a platform allowing Shannon Sharp to post his content and his friends, his connections are still willing to deal with him, Shannon Sharp is good.
Completely disagree because Shannon Sharp doesn't have no solo shows. He's never had a solo show.
I'm saying that I said his connections and stuff are still willing to assist him. Like his guests are willing to come to Club Shay. Ocho's willing to do Ocho online because Ocho he seems like somebody that don't care about what anybody feels.
Didn't he just belittle Ocho on the?
He said,
then the next day his fucking. Then the next day his shit dropped. But I think KG and Paul Pierce are gold. Love it.
Oh, they got a show together now?
Yeah, they got like a Showtime show.
I'm happy for Paul Pierce that he got his own platform. And on Showtime, that's fire.
And he on Speak now with Joy Taylor.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
That's what Acho?
Bro, they got rid of Acho. So
they got rid of Acho?
So they got rid of Acho and Shady. Acho and Shady is doing Skip Show.
Acho and Shady together is a bad mix though.
Acho moved
I-
that
They need
fast,
the
man.
dude from Green Bay. What's
I-
the boy?
Charles Jones.
That's his name, Charles Jones.
No, not Charles Jones. I was about to say Charles Woodson.
That's the only person that will give you balance.
Greg Jennings.
Greg Jennings, yeah, that's the only person that's gonna give you balance between Shady and Ocho and Acho, because they talk stupid and they talk the same level of stupid.
He left.
I hate
He
Shadys.
left. He left. So it's Paul
What the
Pierce.
fuck happened to TV?
It's Paul Pierce and Keyshawn Johnson, Joy Taylor, and TJ Houshmandzadeh.
So now we gotta watch Paul Pierce and Keyshawn Johnson have to pretend to not look at Joy Taylor's tits for like an hour.
Bro, that
That's all the show be. I be looking at him like, nigga, I know you want to look, bro. Them shits is right in
she's
your
amazing.
face.
She's amazing.
10 out of 10.
Keyshawn
So,
Johnson.
she's a 10 out of 10 until she talks. She's part of my why women should shut up this week.
Why you want to use that? You want to run on that?
I didn't say it just to play.
I'm saying, why do you think women should shut up?
All right, on this
I don't feel that women should
on
shut
this
up.
week,
I love when y'all talk, ladies.
On this week, why women should shut up. We're just going to talk about how much this pretty privilege thing they talk about it, how it just contradicts the whole point of like womenhood. Like they push this thing now that like you deserve this and every girl's a queen and all that. Y'all can't all be queens and pretty privilege be a thing. You can't go out here talking down on people, calling people, telling people that, if I wanted to fuck your man, I would have did it, and all this other type of shit that Joy Taylor was talking, and then try to push this woman positive shit at the same time.
It's pretty.
You're contradicting yourself, and you need to shut up. And that's on this week's Why Women Should Shut Up. Thank you.
It's pretty privileged. Like it's pretty privileged. Like when girls are being mean girls on purpose. Like they be walking and acting like
It's
people are
part of it.
invisible.
It's literally saying like I get stuff because I'm pretty, and you shouldn't even expect the same things that I get because you're fucking ugly. But then you want to be like, oh, women power, women are all, let's get the fuck out of here with
all
that
right,
shit.
perfect example. You seen the video of the dude going around asking bitches, you like, do you think Lizzo is beautiful?
No, I ain't see that.
Bro, dude was going around asking bitches if they thought Lizzo was beautiful. All of them said yeah.
Because
right?
she is, right?
So then he goes up to the one big bitch that says, you look like Lizzo. And she got mad and she was like, she's beautiful.
That proves the whole exactly.
Man, that's some
exactly. That's the exact what I'm talking about. Y'all are lying. Y'all frauding. Y'all know there's levels to this shit, but y'all push this because y'all want niggas to just accept every shorty. No, then you go take your fucking big back friend to the club with you and see if you still get drinks.
Do you think that the world's softening up from that Instagram culture that turned everybody different? Like,
no, it's getting worse.
It's getting worse,
bro. Now, like,
I know there's
everybody records themselves just to get offended. Like I don't know if you've seen the video, the how I'll put this, the trans person at the restaurant dressed like a lady, but he looked like a nigga. And like, yeah, address me as ma'am. It's kind of heartbreaking.
You think that's Instagram?
Oh, you're talking about the one that there's one on TikTok that goes around doing that. Like,
yeah, that
he goes like places and then purposely he don't really look like a chick, but he's wearing a dress. And then when the people come and they be like, excuse me, sir, he puts his phone on and makes sure, no, I'm a man. Get your
I'm a lady.
Yeah, get your manager. He talked to me like I'm a girl. I'm a man and I'm a girl.
Pronouns and shit. Like,
yeah. And starts a whole big like shit in the restaurant. There's like a specific
I'm a cat
dude.
and I don't know why you keep calling me he. I'm a cat.
Exactly.
Yeah, like it's just, that shit was like a never ending cycle. You think Instagram plays part in that?
Yeah.
I was thinking
just
like,
get attention.
Bro, dig this. I think it's in Manheim Township or one of these townships out PA. They put litter boxes in the bathrooms because kids identify as cats.
You serious?
Swear to God.
In Lancaster.
I swear to God. It was a school district around here.
You know, people make me
Who
fucking
the
sick.
fuck is pooping?
I'm gonna have to edit this podcast a little bit because I ain't trying to sound too fucking racist. But come on, man.
Who's pooping in a box at school?
There's only one group of people that are doing shit. Like
Yeah.
that. That's fucking seriously.
Just imagine you walk in the bathroom, some kid like, what the
I
fuck you
remember, like-
looking at?
Like, I just know that Instagram changed a lot of people, and I know it didn't change me because I barely use it. But a lot of people's mindsets changed when Instagram came. They started acting like they gotta act a certain way.
That's a fact.
And like, there's like 50,000 people with that same exact personality on that app, and that's probably an understatement with that number. Like,
With the personality, with the hair, with the eyebrows, with the lashes,
the
with
little
the
words
dresses,
you say,
with the clothes, with the songs,
the
with the everything. They just get it all off
the
the
way
internet.
you take pictures, all that. Like, it's just, and their mindset of like the family and what men should be doing and what women should be doing,
and their expectations on life.
like, I don't know. I think it really, really messed up.
Like, shorty, there are 500 niggas that play in the NBA. Why would they pick you?
And I feel like in our bracket, we're not putting ages and shit out there all crazy, but the people from our age were affected the most by it.
Yeah, because
Like,
we went from being regular Instagram hit, and it just like
everybody chased it.
we are like our age group is the BBL generation. Like, there's not going to be a lot of people after or before that was getting BBLs just off of Instagram.
The BBL generation is the perfect way to put that shit. It's the perfect example too.
Because that BBL is straight from like, Instagram. That's the only reason.
Every girl felt like they needed to get a BBL, and
then they try to blame it on dudes. This is because of y'all.
Nah, niggas like,
nah, nigga, we don't like them fucking backpack butts.
That shit weird.
Was that everybody? This is a fake woke generation too.
Super fake.
But fake woke.
That's part of the contradiction shit I was talking about. Like, they don't really care.
I think it's more. I think it's more so a tit for tat generation. I think that people are doing it just because somebody else did it. Like, oh, they're doing it, so we're gonna do it. Like, anytime somebody has an issue or something, the people in the opposition always got to have a similar type of issue just to get a rise out of stuff.
Or that's the excuse to everything. Like,
niggas do it too.
Yeah, I'm saying the same exact thing. That's what I was talking about.
That's
like,
the worst excuse to everything. Well, men can do it, so the fuck what? I can pee standing up. I don't think you should.
Yeah, no, that shit's crazy. But
that shit's stupid.
You gonna wrap this thing up?
Yeah. Hold on, you want to do your segment?
Let's save it for the next one.
That sounds good.
It's on like 2 hours long.
Yeah. I think we got some good shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna chop it up though a little bit.
Yeah,
this is probably mad long. But
yeah,
we good. You know what I mean? Any final thoughts from the guys?
Man, watch your fucking kids. Yeah, watch your kids. They ain't get kidnapped. They just ran away.
Oh, that's a chopper.
Yeah, but this as a clip.
Make sure y'all vote, guys. Everybody vote. Step out and vote. I don't care who you vote for. I mean, make sure y'all do it to show that you're actually out there in numbers trying to change things. Because, I mean, your voice matters.
Not much, man. Follow me, Big Homie Black 717. Trying to get this comedian shit, comedy shit popping.
Look out for Zanzanio and Black. What's your name, Lil Negro?
My stage name is Theo Myrie.
Theo Myrie. And yours, Charles Baynard. Mm-hmm. And Charles Baynard coming to a city near you. These niggas is actually mad funny. Top comedians out here. But and J Black's rising. Chose is already up there. So you know what I mean? That's lit.
We out.
Bye. I wonder if my phone recorded that long time. That was long. That was like a 2 hour. And I had it in 4K.
Oh, yeah, it's dead.
It can't be dead.
Nope. Recorded all that shit.
It's still recording?
That 15 is a beastery. Oh fuck, that shit hurt.
Hey, we already know we calling this episode Calvin Cambridge. Nah, that joke was mad funny. There's mad funny jokes in this shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure we keep all the good stuff.
Oh, you gonna keep me saying dyke in there?
Like,
Yeah, nah, don't
I
do
ain't gonna
that.
try to keep nothing that's gonna offend anybody. I don't want to cut too much because this makes it hard to edit. If I get it lined up right.
Oh, that shit was real.